It all, this is a warning, you better avoid. Poets are paranoid, DJs destroy. Yes, I came back.
That's a G53 and I swear that bitch go bang. Every time your shit come out, she cutting it up. She bang. It's only one of me, you cannot touch my brain. You just can't. I'm with all my guys, these niggas ain't in our lane. Bang. I'm a high school dropout, now I'm breaking the bank. Only hit your hoe one time, I love some thing. Gang. You got some this bitch when he's standing on my stain. We ain't in a double on truth, got a big ass tank. How you find yourself trying to come up off my thing? Yeah, I never do that shit to you cause it's lame. Yeah, dude, you just got locked up, man, free boy out of the chain. And I love that nigga that day, he'll catch me a break. Nigga, bitch, cheating on you, talk about bitch, better not do that shit. I'ma lose my shit. My nigga got a stick, I ain't even gotta say he gon' do that shit. He gon' shoot that bitch. Big ass FM, but it's there, gon' do all that shit. Got a lot of shit. I've been through, but it's like 10 times I don't do all that shit. And it's crazy how a nigga came up cause I called it. Big Glock on my side, take precautions. Filling my cup up with mud cause I'm ballin'. It's so crazy how I made it, I caught it. Remember when I couldn't get up in college? I'ma still hit this hawk, much got mileage. Pray to look up every night, I'm so righteous. Running from demons, I'm so tired of fighting. She must be off for something cause she wildin'. If my brother need it, he know he got it. On the hood, by speed and running the bottom. Got the G53 and I swear that bitch go bang. Every time your shit come out, she cutting it off. She bang. It's only one of me, you cannot touch my brain. You just can't. I'm with all my guys, these niggas ain't.
Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, this is the best news you can ever get. Before we get into the stream, ladies and gentlemen, make sure I hit the like button, smash the like button, subscribe to the Rated R channel because this is going to get the real raw cut chat. The Lakers are done with LeBron. Oh my God, the Bron Sixers can't do nothing, chat. Oh my God, the Bron fans are just done, bro. They're officially done. They don't know what to do. They call up my phone. The Lakers are officially done with LeBron James. After reading those articles, after dive deep into the articles as well, they has officially moved on for LeBron James. And ladies and gentlemen, any day now, LeBron James can request a trade for the Los Angeles Lakers because they done with this bum. They're done with this bum. They are done with LeBron James. He has sat there. He has ruined the organization. He has sat there. He has underachieved with the Los Angeles Lakers. He has sat there. He has got put out the first round multiple years. And this man, LeBron James, does not have the impact to be able to uplift an organization that is dying for a championship, not a championship in the bubble. Let's get to these articles, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure y'all smash the like button as you getting in. If you are excited that LeBron James is about to be done for the Los Angeles Lakers, make sure you hit the like button, chat. Okay, let's get to one of these first articles, chat. One of the first articles where I was like, oh yeah, it's over for this man, LeBron James. LeBron James felt, let's put this right here. He said LeBron James reportedly felt that the Lakers didn't fully value everything he had done while shifting the focus to Luka Doncic. First of all, LeBron James, you need to shut the hell up. You need to shut the hell up, LeBron James. You need to shut the hell up. First of all, they have value everything for you, LeBron. There's a reason why there's been 80 fucking trades since you've been with the Los Angeles Lakers. There's a reason why an organization that was shifting their direction on getting DeMar DeRozan, you sat there, went to the organization, went to the front office and sat there and said, give us Russell Westbrook, right? This is a guy that has gotten multiple coaches fired because you felt as though that there wasn't a good coach for you, right? You wanted Darvin Ham, and when Darvin Ham didn't fall for your shenanigans, you wanted Darvin Ham out of there. So I don't want to hear it, LeBron. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear this nonsense, bro. The organization have literally got on their knees and sucked you off 24-7 and drafted your Nepo baby trash ass son and Bronny fucking James. What are we talking about here? On top of that, you talking about the Lakers didn't fully value everything they had done for you? Motherfucker, half the players, half the people on the Lakers roster are clutch sports agents. We talking about Rich Paul that has a heavy say-so and what is involved in the Lakers front office because Jeannie Buss allowed you to sit there and run sec over all the organizations. So when they decided to sit there and say, LeBron, we're done with you at the end of the day, bro, we decided that we're going to not tell you, LeBron, that we're selling the organization. You got them feeling your panties. LeBron, ain't nobody cater to you, my brother. You're 40 years old. Nigga, the PEDs wear it off on your ass, and at the end of the day, you don't have the value. The Lakers was a better team when you was off the court. That's why when he was on the court, they had a negative plus minus, LeBron. So shut up. You talking about sitting there and saying, oh my God, the Lakers didn't value you. They didn't fully value everything you done. Nigga, what have you done? What have you done, Bron? What have you done? What are you talking about, bruh? And then you got talking about LeBron can't report he felt some nuances was lost in the transition. Luka never asked to be a Laker. LeBron actively wanted Luka to the goddamn fucking Los Angeles Lakers. And you snake Anthony Davis on top of that. What are we talking about? There's a reason why the Los Angeles Lakers haven't offered a LeBron a contract behind the 2025-2026 season. That's a clear message to sit here and say, he's done. He's expired. Nobody wants LeBron. Nobody wants to trade for a guy in LeBron James. The only team that was reportedly sat there and say that is interested for a guy in LeBron James is the Cleveland Cavaliers, and that's through a buyout situation. Nobody is not doing this for LeBron. He's not impactful no more. This is the things that I've been sitting there trying to tell you. The guy that y'all sit there and say is the greatest basketball player of all time, nobody wants this nigga. Don't nobody wants LeBron James. Don't nobody wants him. So the Lakers are basically telling this man, LeBron James, to shut the hell up and dribble, nigga. You're not important to the organization no more. You're just not, Mr. LeBron. This is the Lakers to LeBron after getting Luka. I don't want to play with you no more. I don't want to be with you no more. When they went to go get Luka Doncic, they didn't want to be with you no more, bro. They didn't. Real talk. And the Lakers want to move on for LeBron James. They want to get rid of LeBron James. They're really done with LeBron James, chat. LeBron James has overstayed his welcome with the Los Angeles Lakers. They need to move on for this guy, and that's what they're going to do. The Lakers are officially done. They're officially done with LeBron. No team wants this guy. They didn't offer him a contract extension for a reason, because at the end of the day, LeBron James is just not valuable no more. He's just not. And LeBron James, the fact that LeBron James feels some type of way, and you had the nerve to sit there and talk about, oh my goodness, they didn't do everything, or they didn't take an opportunity to value me when they have literally gave you so much things that you wanted. You feel undervalued? What the fuck? Like, this man and LeBron James is a complete clown. Undervalued. What have you done? Bro, you came to LA, immediately blew up a young core, handpicked Anthony Davis, basically say every move on the roster that has done with the Los Angeles Lakers. You pushed for Russell Westbrook, then bailed when it fucking failed. He flipped through vets like it was a 2K my team. He got his coach fired, then handpicked another roster, right? They let LeBron James do what he wanted to do. Now he want to cry because they finally set boundaries. Now he want to cry because they're not allowing LeBron James to run the organization through clutch sports. So LeBron, my brother, you at the end of the day, you bought this to yourself, my brother. You bought this shit to yourself, LeBron. You bought it to yourself, and I'm glad they move on for you. I'm glad they sat there and said, LeBron, we are done. We are done with your shenanigans, LeBron.
You deliver a bubble ring, a freaking Disney Channel bubble ring that was 5 years ago. Since then, you missed the playoffs, play in tournament, right? Missed the playoffs twice, got put out the first round twice, got swept in the conference finals. What are we talking about here, bro? Mid-roster messes, right? You're 40 years old. You're declining on defense. You need the ball in your hands to still be effective. You don't have no mid-range jump shot. You're not valuable. What are we talking about here, bro? This is sad. He chose LA to build his brand, not to chase rings. That was clear for day one. He spent more time filming Space Jam than doing barbershop episodes than playing fucking defense, nigga. How about getting better? The Lakers are done with you. And it's smart from an organization to sit there and move on for a guy, because what is the sense of direction for LeBron James to be with the Lakers? They gave this nigga somebody that is better than Anthony Davis. They gave him Luka. They gave him somebody that is better than Anthony Davis. Chat, do you hear what the words that are coming out my mouth? And he still got put out the first round. And he still got beat in 5 games. And he still lost to a team that where he was overwhelming the favorites. This man, LeBron, has lost with a top 3 player in the game. And he feels some type of way because the organization is moving on. I'm going to tell you this, what the Lakers should do. The Lakers should release LeBron James tomorrow. Because I'm going to tell y'all this shit too. The fact that LeBron James, ladies and gentlemen in the chat, make sure y'all smash the like button if you know what I'm cooking. The fact that LeBron James is upset at the Lakers organization and the sense of direction of what they're going, you cannot have this attitude and this drama going into next season. You just can't. You just can't. Because LeBron James is upset because they didn't let him know that he was going to sell the organization. They're not giving him the other superstar talent that he wants. LeBron wants more superstars as well on the roster, right? So the fact that he feels some frustration towards the organization, the fact that LeBron James is upset at the organization, the fact that LeBron James, he's upset at the Lakers in general, get rid of him. You cannot have this frustration going to next season. So then you're going to piss Luka Doncic off. You're going to piss Luka Doncic off. Because Luka Doncic is your franchise player. The Lakers have made it clear that Luka is the guy going forward. Everything goes to Luka, which makes sense. But you can't have this toxic guy in LeBron James in the locker room. You just can't. So at the end of the day, it makes sense. It makes sense that the Lakers release LeBron. Just get rid of him. Release LeBron, release Bronny, and let LeBron sign elsewhere because LeBron is not winning anything. This season to the Los Angeles Lakers, it's going to be a farewell tour for LeBron. They're not winning anything. They might get into the postseason. They might win 1 or 2 games, but this is a farewell season for LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. And the Lakers, what do you look for going to this season? I mean, you got DeAndre Ayton. This man, LeBron James, chat, DeAndre Ayton has came out there and sat there and said LeBron hasn't even reached out. And y'all trying to sit there and say that this man is a fucking leader. He is not a leader. If a guy hasn't even reached out to the new acquired Los Angeles Laker guy, that just shows you that he is setting the direction and setting the tone on a toxic locker room. You have to get rid of LeBron. You just have to. Now, I understand from a financial standpoint, you want to keep LeBron James. If they do announce the farewell tour, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's going to make the Lakers money. But, bro, you don't want to piss Luka Doncic off when LeBron just don't give a fuck, got his hands up and ain't really doing shit. You see what I'm saying? But like I said, I mean, this is a result of just sitting there destroying the organization. This is a result of sitting there and not delivering on your promise. LeBron James has a heavy say-so on what the Lakers are trying to do before they sold the organization. And the fact that you have got put out the first round multiple times, you got swept in the Western Conference Finals where you severely underperformed. And at the end of the day, you have at least got the Lakers to what they want, and that is getting to a championship. That is embarrassing. It's time for them guys to move on from LeBron James. They have to move on for LeBron. They have to. He got to go. The fact that LeBron James sat there and said, chat, that he feels undervalued, you have made the Lakers undervalued. You have sat there and destroyed them. This is sad. LeBron, the sense of direction, the sense of bringing you to the organization was to win multiple championships. That was the direction of bringing. That was what you want to bring LeBron. You want to bring LeBron in to win multiple championships. They won a championship in the AAU tournament bubble. And everything that evolved around LeBron, this Diddy situation, the alleged PD situation, stuff like that, the Lakers ain't got time for this motherfucker. This nigga's worried about shooting podcasts and shit like that, bro. The Lakers are done. The Lakers can have their organization back. The Lakers can finally sit there and say, we're free at last. The new owners is not playing with LeBron. They're not playing with him, bro. What are we talking about here? We talking about a guy, LeBron James, that have traded young core, Ball, Ingram, Hartford picks for Anthony Davis. You won a championship. You pushed for Russell Westbrook, and a result of losing guys like Alex Caruso, Kyle Kuzma, who's a good secondary creator on the wings, which capped the whole roster because the whole roster wanted to get somebody that can be able to compete for a championship. So you lost a perimeter defender. You lost a secondary creator out in the wing because your ability to get a guy in Russell Westbrook who doesn't fit. And then you wanted him traded, so you got him traded, right? You handpicked players like Melo, Rondo, Dwight Howard. Many goddamn clutch clients on minimum roles. These moves limit the Lakers' schematic flexibility and handicapping them long-term building. His influence in how can I say, prioritizing short-term success over long-term roster versatility is the reason why the Lakers are in this situation right now. It's his fault. If y'all wondering why the Lakers ain't got no POA defenders, if y'all wondering why the Los Angeles Lakers ain't got no big man, if y'all wondering why the Los Angeles Lakers ain't got enough three-point shooting, it's because his ass, LeBron Ramon James, is his fault. Is his fault, brother. LeBron James is down bad. He is down bad. Even his own player that won a championship in Alex Caruso sat there and said that the championship that he has now felt more real. His championship that he has now felt more real. And you just got to look at the style of play. LeBron's heliocentric style, slow pace, high time of possession, deep pick and roll reads. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's just not what it is. He's in year 23, playing selective defense, needed frequent rest. You need to move on for this guy, LeBron. You need to move on for LeBron. And I'm happy that the Los Angeles Lakers are doing that, bro. They are moving on for LeBron. That the Lakers want to get rid of LeBron James, chat. They want to get rid of LeBron James, and I'm happy that they are. Because now no team wants this guy. And it makes sense. It makes sense that the Lakers get rid of him. It makes sense because LeBron doesn't provide any value. If you agree that LeBron James doesn't provide no value, make sure y'all smash that goddamn like button, bro. If you agree that LeBron James doesn't provide any value, make sure y'all smash that goddamn like button. Because these bronzesexuals are upset. These bronzesexuals are upset, chat. They upset because at the end of the day, bro, their man is finally, Rob Pelinka is finally done with this guy. They done with this dude. This dude he's just not the same basketball player. He just not. Real talk. Chad, we talking about a guy in LeBron James who promised Anthony Davis the key to the organization. He promised Anthony Davis the key to the organization. Anthony Davis don't fuck with LeBron. Anthony Davis don't fuck with LeBron. He don't. Real talk, bruh. Because LeBron James snaked Anthony Davis. LeBron James snaked Anthony Davis. First of all, salute to everybody's in here. Make sure everybody in this chat, if you agree that LeBron James is the biggest problem of the NBA, make sure y'all click and join our Discord. Join the Rated R community. The link is in the chat. Make sure y'all sit there and join the Discord. This Discord is going to get you the link to join to see what's your thoughts on this, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure y'all click here and join the Discord. Make sure everybody, and I mean everybody, join the Discord chat. But LeBron James snaked Anthony Davis. That's why Anthony Davis have nothing to say for LeBron, because he sat there and snaked this guy. How many first round picks has LeBron James played with, bro? How many first round picks has LeBron James played with? He has played with so many first round picks, it don't make no sense. And all of that to lose 6 times in the NBA Finals, all of that to sit there and continue to lose every single time. This is crazy. They have literally sat there and said LeBron James is lead GM. They have sat there and said that. I am glad they are moving on for LeBron. I am glad, because he has destroyed the organization. He has put in a cap of the sense of direction that they want to go to. So target a guy like Luka Doncic that can play similar, but he's a younger player, and then sit there and just schematically getting other players that can scale well onto him and not LeBron. That is the new thing that you want to do. So do anybody think that the Lakers are dumb for moving on for LeBron? Does anybody think that the Lakers are dumb for moving on for LeBron? If you do, something is literally wrong with you, brother. Something is literally wrong with you if you think the Lakers are dumb for moving on for LeBron. Something is literally, and I mean literally, wrong with you. They are smart. This is a smart move for the Los Angeles Lakers. And if you think they're wrong, make sure you click the link to join the call, because I just think that you're wrong. They have destroyed. LeBron James' impact was absolutely terrible this season. They was a worse team when he was on the floor. They was a terrible team when he was on the floor. I mean, they were so freaking terrible that he was on the floor. He destroyed the organization. They were a better team when Luka Doncic was on the floor. His impact is nothing. His impact is done. But yes, the LeBron, the Lakers are moving on for LeBron James. This is insane. It's crazy, but they officially sat there and said they are shifting the direction and they're done with LeBron James. The Lakers want to move on for LeBron James. They want to get rid of LeBron James. This is what this report said. They're moving on for him. The Lakers have already made their statement by not offering LeBron James a contract beyond this season. It was abundantly clear that the 21-time All-Star and LeBron James, who was the face of the Lakers for the first time, which he's not no more, they have literally gave up and they're literally done with LeBron. He was a minus 56. He was terrible this season on the floor. They're officially done with him, and it's happy. They have moved on for this guy, and I'm happy that they're moving on for this guy because this guy doesn't provide anything in winning. He doesn't. He don't buy nothing in winning. Right? They have gave up multiple picks for a nigga that's barely taking them to a championship, taking them to a promised land, being able to help them win. They have done nothing. So the Lakers are going to move on for LeBron. He has destroyed the organization, and I'm happy for him. It's time for them to move on. We got a first caller today. Izariah, what you got on this, brother?
What's up, Mo? Honestly, I'm pretty sure you would agree with this. They should have blew this up after like.
You go to somewhere quiet. You got back.
I'm sorry, that's my son. Hold on.
Yeah. But this right here is sad. It's sad. Chat, are y'all shocked that this happened? Are y'all shocked that this happened? This man LeBron James have gotten coaches fired. So I wouldn't be shocked if JJ Redick went up to them and sat there and said, bro, y'all got to move on for this nigga before he get me fired. I won't be shocked if JJ Redick did some shit like that and sat there and said, you got to move on for this guy before he get me fired. They like, there's nothing you can literally do with this guy. It's nothing. Say if the Lakers kept LeBron James, say hypothetically speaking, the Lakers offer LeBron James a contract. Huh? What is that going to win? What are they winning? Like, why continue to pay a guy $40 million? And it's like LeBron doesn't even want to take a pay cut. Like he don't even want to take a pay cut. So why even sit there and pay this nigga multiple millions of dollars for a guy that just don't have the impact in winning? He don't have the impact in winning. And to the guy named Slick Rick, you're a fake Laker fan, and they finally move it on for your guy LeBron. They're finally getting rid of him because he don't provide no impact. What is his impact? He's a terrible defender, right? He has no mid-range jump shot. He's very heliocentric, right? His passing accuracy has faltered. What impact does he provide? He don't provide nothing. LeBron don't give a fuck about no ring. He don't give a fuck about no championship. He don't give a fuck about no goddamn what it takes to win championships in his league. He don't care. LeBron James just don't care. Go ahead.
Thank you, Mookie. Thank you, Mookie. But no, like we could actually say like this should have happened like in 2020 or 21 when they got rid of Westbrook.
Right.
It just should have been happened. And somebody said something, and it makes actual sense when you think about it. The Lakers have done more for LeBron than they done for Kobe. Like they flipped the roster multiple times. They flipped the coaches multiple times. They fired coaches in the middle of their contract that they still paying for right now. At this point, why if they're in a confusion state right now? Like they keep saying like they're trying to like build for the future, but this man saying I want to go and compete for championships after you just said ring culture don't mean nothing. So he just bring like this whole cloud of confusion to the whole franchise. Like him and his delusional fans have literally caused like destruction of the entire organization. And all you've brought is just one Mickey Mouse ring. But then you got his delusional fans saying, "Oh, the Lakers gonna retire his jersey." I don't think they should retire your jersey.
Oh, you don't think the Lakers should retire LeBron James' jersey?
No. Like in the history of all, that's the equivalent of people saying he's a top 5 all-time great Laker. No, you're not. Like this is not Miami, this is not Cleveland. Like every all-time great that played with the Lakers, majority of them have multiple championships. Not just selling for one. Even when Shaq won his first one, they asked what's now. He said, "Well, got to get another one." They asked Kobe, "Would you rather have MVPs or championships?" He said, "I'd rather have championships." Like dead ass. Like that's why his fans are like literally. I said it when he first went there. His fans will clash with real diehard Lakers fans. And it's gonna be put on Front Street because people are gonna realize you're not a real Laker fan. Like you just like I think when he first went there, he saw it when they asked him when he was at a press conference. They asked him, "How are you? Like, what are you gonna do for us?" And he was like, "I'm here, ain't it?" And then the reporter like, "No, I mean like as far as winning, what are you gonna do for us?" That shit caught him off guard. We don't care like who you are. Like we expect championships, and we're not gonna be satisfied off one championship, and after that, multiple first round exits and not making the playoffs.
Absolutely. You don't want.
Did you guys actually see the report of Golden State possibly wanting? Because Curry made a tweet or something about LeBron, his golf swing or something. Do you think he's going to Golden State? You think he's going for Kuminga?
If he goes to Golden State, then we got to keep that same energy because y'all clown Kevin Durant for going to team up with Steph Curry. So y'all better clown him for LeBron for going to team up with the same person who beat him in the finals 3 fucking times. And that's worse than doing KD. KD had him down 3-1 in the Western Conference Finals and they came back. This man beat you 3 times in the finals, the NBA Finals. Don't Bron fans always say, "Oh, he made this many consecutive finals"? Well, this man beat you 3 times in the finals to the point where now you got PTSD. Like, you know what? Let me go join this man.
Hey, chat, we got over 600 people here. Make sure y'all smash the like money if you want LeBron James out of the Los Angeles Lakers. Maz, I want to get your thoughts on this. The Lakers have reported not let LeBron James know in the trade, the sale of the organization. The Lakers are done with LeBron James. LeBron James feels upset that the Lakers have undervalued him and not fully gave him all the credit in the world, what he's done for this organization, not giving him the superstar that he want. What's your overall thoughts? The Lakers are about to release LeBron James. He's upset. He hasn't even talked to DeAndre Ayton. He's causing dysfunction within the organization. They haven't even offered him a extension as well. What's your thoughts on this, Moss?
Well, first and foremost, salute to you guys, man. But the Lakers are getting exactly what they deserve. This should have been years ago that they done this, bro. This is the same dude who said he had nothing to prove in a press conference a couple years ago before the season started. And so he was letting you know then that I ain't got to win on no more championships, bro. I'm LeBron James. And so the damage has already been done, fellas, right? LeBron's already done, damaged, put this organization in a bad spot. And so, again, I mean, at the end of the day, bro, let's call a spade, bro. Like, LeBron James came here and did what he wanted to do. And it is what it is, bro. Like, he won. The Lakers lost, he won, right? They're paying him $50 million. This is last season in LA, right? And so, I mean, he came here, he ran amok, and all these They're not letting him know about decisions, and he ain't spoke to DeAndre Ayton, and they're tired. Well, guess what, LA franchise and ownership and organization? A little too soon, too late. I don't care, right? Y'all clowns, and y'all look dumb, right? You let a man and another agent come inside your building, your organization, your city, and turn it upside down. And now all of a sudden, you want me to praise you as an organization because you finally put your foot down after y'all then went 2-12 the last 3 postseasons. It took y'all to win a bubble championship, missed the playoffs, finished the 7th seed 3 times in the era, missed the postseason twice for y'all to finally understand this dude is a clown show. He's toxic. He's selfish. He's pure dysfunction. And you want me to give y'all credit now as a Lakers organization, bro? Dr. Buss and Kobe Bean Bryant are rolling over in their goddamn grave. And so I got to be honest in my assessment, bro. I don't like LeBron James. He's a clown. But I got called spade to spade, bro. He won. He won, bro. He came to LA, did what he had to do.
How did he win, Moss? How did he win when they basically sat there and said, "Nigga, you ain't never win. You ain't winning shit, nigga. We ain't doing that for you, nigga."
Well, Mookie, because I would have a different mindset if this was year 2 or 3. This is his 6th or 7th season in LA. The damage is already done, right? They've already drafted his son with a guaranteed contract. They've already got Luka Doncic and Anthony Davis. They made moves on his watch. Yeah, and so it's like all these things have already happened on his watch. And so his job is done, bro. He's getting a big contract, and at the end of the year, I can just go wherever I want to go, and I have a no trade clause. Listen, bro. I mean, listen, I don't like how he's doing this. And for the record, okay? For the record, you mean tell me, LeBron James, you got Austin Reeves giving you 20 a game. You got Luka giving you damn near 29, 10, and 10. You just brought in DeAndre Ayton, who's giving you 17 and 10 for his career, right? He's averaged a double-double all 4 years he's been in the league, along with yourself and a pretty decent bench, right? With Rui and all these guys, right? And you mean to tell me that your thing is you don't have enough help still? Like, how great are you? I mean, so again, bro, like it took them this long to understand this. I mean, bro, do you guys know what Steph Curry would do with a DeAndre Ayton and a Luka Doncic and a Austin Reeves on his team, bro?
Championship.
I mean, come on, bro. Like, you can't make this shit up, Mookie. So for me, the Lakers are done, right? Supposedly. So, but guess what though? I'll believe it when I see it, bro. I'll believe it when I see it. I've heard these talks before. The Lakers are done. They're this. Oh, blah, blah, blah. And so until I see it, I don't believe it, bro. I got to see an organization come out, ownership, GM, and say, look, man, this is LeBron's last year. We're not going to trade him, right? And this is it. Like the honeymoon, the roller coaster ride is over. So until they do that, bro, I mean, I've heard this song and dance before, bro.
I thought LeBron was actually going to the Rockets because he did a recent interview with KD and Steve Nash, and they sounded like they were talking like they wanted to join.
What do you mean, bro?
Traded for Cam.
Does it make sense?
Whitmore.
I mean, how would he get to Houston, bro?
But he said he said that is proving he's a hypocrite because he said ring coach don't mean nothing. But you steady chasing rings.
Right. He's saying that they ain't got enough help to win, but ring culture don't matter, right? But you got Austin, Luka, and DeAndre Ayton, bro, and you still don't have enough help? Like, how great are you, bro?
And Mr. Mons, I'm gonna ask you a question since everybody think I'm tripping. Do you think I'm tripping when I said the Lakers did more for LeBron than they did for Kobe?
Yeah. That actually they did, bro. They did a lot more for LeBron James than they ever did for Kobe Bryant. You know, they put their moral ethics to the back burner, and they appease LeBron James like no other, bro. So Kobe Bryant can stay with your franchise, make your CD money. Like, listen, like Jeannie Buss, like there's a reason why you sold the franchise for $10 billion. And I would think that Kobe Bean Bryant got something to do with that, right? He's added value to the organization. And so, yeah, you're right, Azariah. They sold their souls for this guy, bro. They sold their souls for this guy. And that's why I started out by saying, Mookie, I don't respect the Lakers franchise, bro. I don't. I just don't. And I just had to say that. I know we're going to cook LeBron James, and he deserves to be cooked, bro. But we got to cook that upper management ownership for the lack of leadership.
I agree. I do think that they should get.
You've been saying it, man.
Allow this man
Like I told
LeBron
Mookie,
James
I
to sit
said
there
I would have blew this shit up
and
like
change the
right
direction
after
of the
that Westbrook
organization.
incident.
But then
Like,
again,
I'm being for real.
Then again, Moss,
Like that to me, that was the perfect time where
hold on,
everybody,
hold on.
Westbrook,
Hey, bro.
LeBron, AD.
All right. The karma for LeBron James has gotten him, Moss. Like it basically got him, and it basically bite him on his ass because all the players that they have gotten, and they said they needed better player than Anthony Davis. They got one in Luka Doncic. He got put out the first round. The moves that have set there that they have made in getting a guy in LeBron and in all the directions that have acquired in the organization, traded for role players and this role players, getting a guy in Russell Westbrook because LeBron James wanted to take the short term and not look at the long term, versatility between the roster, have basically caused LeBron James to a point where he just can't compete now. Because look at this shit, Moss. Nobody wants LeBron James. Nobody wants to trade for LeBron James. Don't nobody want to give up to get LeBron James. So he has to take somewhat of a buyout to even somewhat compete, and that's just not going to happen.
I think you're a little bit off there. I think the Rockets. I know Cam Whitmore is gone, but they got Steve Adams, which the Lakers want another center, and they got Fred VanVleet.
You think
bro,
LeBron would be
right, man? Stop it, bro. Like, I mean, why are you saying that for, man? Like that's not even logical thinking, bro. Like, he can't go to the Rockets unless they either trade for him or the Lakers buy him out. And if you know the Houston Rockets payroll and what they can give out, bro, like, stop it, bro. Like, just move on and like mention a different team, man. Like, stop mentioning my Rockets, bro, because it's not realistic, bro.
Don't try.
And again, bro, and again, this is what's wrong with us fans today. We just spewed nonsense. He's not going to the Rockets, bro. Why do you keep saying that for? Steven Adams? The Rockets just extended him, bro. They want him there.
And stop saying like he gonna go to Dallas. Like,
right,
this is crazy, key player. Like, we gonna give about key players for a 41-year-old.
Johnny, can you explain why you explain why you keep on saying the Rockets? Go ahead.
Oh no, I thought it was because Cam Whitmore had some problems with the Rockets. I thought they would trade him, but since he's gone, so it doesn't matter no more because Cam's gone. So
I'm asking, like, do you think LeBron would be a good fit for the Rockets?
If you swapped Steven Adams for him, but it's not going to happen because of obviously salary, and I don't know. I don't think
why y'all keep trying to put him in like
LeBron. Mom, you think that LeBron would be a good fit on Rockets if you swap Steven Adams? You think he?
No, I don't, bro. I mean, the Houston Rockets play defense. They're built around defense. They're built around a gritty, tough, grimy, you know what I'm saying, feisty team with their scorer with Kevin Durant. If LeBron James goes there, he doesn't fit what they need, bro. Like, he's lazy on defense. He's a selfish player, and you have to change your whole offensive system just to appease him. And so, no, it's a bad fit, bro. And again, I think that's why most teams aren't probably biting the apple, is because to bring him in, bro, you got to change everything you do from a basketball standpoint. And with him, Mookie, it's not just basketball, Azariah. It's like toxic, bro. Like, no team he's been to in the last 10 years, like, their storylines, guys are like on eggshells, nervous about being traded. They blame you. He gets no blame. I mean, you can't make this shit up, bro. And so teams are sick and tired. Bro, there's a reason why DFS was like, nah, bro, I'm signing with the Rockets, bro. You feel me? Come on.
So you think Kuminga would actually make the Lakers better?
The Lakers, why we act like the Lakers ain't a good team
I don't know,
already?
bro.
Why we act like the Lakers already ain't no good team? But
they're not. They're not gonna.
Yeah, they were just a 3 seed. what the fuck?
How are they not good enough, bro? And they have a center. They have two of the arguably the best playmakers in basketball. They have Luka Doncic.
Not for the West. The West is too strong. They're going to be 7th seed again or 6th seed. They got lucky.
They were just a 3 seed.
They got lucky on that 3. Just like the Kings, man. The Kings got lucky on a 3 seed back in 22. They got lucky too.
We ain't talking about the Kings.
So why don't you say other teams don't got enough then? So if the Lakers don't got enough with 4 very, 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 very good players, one player being elite and Luka Doncic, then why are you not saying like other teams aren't that good then?
They like defense. Austin Reeves is not defensive, and Luka's not defensive.
Does every team have great defensive players all around? I don't think they do. Denver ain't got no great defensive players all around, and I think you think they're better than the Lakers, right?
The Rockets are. Yes, the Rockets are better. There's defensive teams.
No, I said Denver.
Denver's. They looks
they don't
like
play
they're
defense like that. Denver don't defend like that. Their best player don't defend like that. And Joker, and I think Luka cancels out Joker. So when you match up LeBron, Austin, and DeAndre Ayton, Like, you think Jamal Murray's better than those three guys, along with Aaron Gordon, and they traded away MPJ? How are they better than?
They got just Valanciunas. That helps a little bit on the defensive end.
And they don't got
He's
their coach
underrated.
no more
Come on,
neither.
bro. Like, we're not being
They don't got
consistent,
Mike
bro.
Malone
We're
neither.
not being consistent.
Bro,
We're
why
not being
y'all keep
consistent, bro.
y'all keep trying to put this man on like these stacked ass teams just for y'all to switch the narrative again and then trade everybody and then be like he don't got no help. Bro, it's rinse recycling on repeat with this dude, bro. Like
So you're
he's not
saying
a good
Jonas
team, bro.
Valanciunas is not going to make the Nuggets better in defense?
What?
Are you saying that DeAndre Ayton ain't gonna make the Lakers better? Who's better, Valanciunas or fucking DeAndre Ayton, bro? Make it make sense, please.
Y'all just
Comparable,
saying
dude.
y'all just saying
Comparable.
y'all need center with now you got
Comparable.
Yes, Portland.
Oh my
him
God.
on Portland. Ask any Portland fan, dude, because I'm actually a Portland fan, dude. Yeah, he's comparable, dude.
But he's playing, bro. But he's playing with Luka Doncic, and Valanciunas is playing with Denver. But it's not like Joker is playing with Valanciunas at the same time. So who's gonna get more out of the person? Luka is gonna get way more out of DeAndre Ayton than the Denver would ever get out of Valanciunas. Correct? Would you agree with that? Point proven.
Yeah. See, it just shows y'all that, you know, I'm glad the Lakers are making this move. I'm glad. I agree with Maz. They should have been did this shit. They should have been did this shit earlier. But like I sat there and said, it's gonna hurt with LeBron James. You could tell LeBron James is hurting. Listen to that article. You could tell LeBron James is pissed off because they didn't let him know. And it's glad that they just moving on for this motherfucker. I'm 100%.
But hold on, Mr. Mars. Did Dwayne Wade know he was leaving Cleveland?
Nah, he asked LeBron James before practice the day before. LeBron says, "Nah, bro, you're my best friend. You're not going anywhere." I didn't hear anything. And the very next day, he was traded. And then Daniel Griffin, the GM, came out and said that he told LeBron James that he was trading D Wade, bro. He's a snake.
So it hurts when it happens to you, but it don't hurt when it happens to supposedly your best friend.
Well, we know he's a hypocrite, Azariah. We know that.
I know he is. I know he is. That's why That's why I wasn't mad when Kyrie left him, because he was going to trade Kyrie. Like, bro, like I've never seen nobody just always.
And Maz, they sat there and said LeBron sat there and said the Lakers have undervalued him. Do you agree with that?
No, I think they overvalued him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, every move they wanted him to make, him wanted to make, they made the moves. Like they made a lot of unconventional moves that Lakers wouldn't normally make, right? Mm-hmm. And so, no, I mean, I don't think they undervalued LeBron James. If anything, they undervalue Anthony Davis and overvalue you. And so, again, bro, the first thing a guy needs to do is have some accountability and some self-awareness. How did they overvalue LeBron James? In the last 3 postseasons, you went 2-12 and you failed to close out any fourth quarter. Like, I mean, that's not a fair exchange.
And the games were close. We ain't gonna leave that out.
So you want me to have all say so and have control if I'm LeBron James and tell you to make moves, but I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do in the fourth quarter in winning time? It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't. He said Luka wants Kyrie, not LeBron, always on Costa. That's a fact. LeBron has made Luka Doncic worse. He literally has, because Luka Doncic, he plays well with a player that is more willing to play off the ball, a player that can scale his off-ball value with Luka Doncic. LeBron James is not that type of guy, bro. He needs the ball in his hands to be effective, bro. He is not more valuable off the ball than he is on the ball. You basically don't play into these players' strengths. So, like I said, that's why that move just didn't work, and it just doesn't make sense. So they made that move because they feel as though that LeBron is not what you need in an organization to build a title. He is not that type of players, bro. Real talk. And the fact that they have allowed this man to draft his trash ass son, the fact that they have sit there and sacrificed everything for this mother. They have gave this motherfucker the world. They gave him the glory. They gave LeBron James everything that he have wanted, and the fact that he has sat there and destroyed an organization, I can't make it. You can't make that shit up, bro. T-Ray, what you got on this?
What up, though, man? What's going on, chat? I mean, and panel, y'all good?
Yes.
Yeah. So my thing is, man, y'all can't downplay Magic Johnson's role in this because if Magic
But
Johnson
Magic
had
left
him,
years ago.
Mars,
no,
you hear
no,
this?
no, no, oh, hey, but Magic allowed this to happen. He opened the gates. You know what I'm
How-
saying? He allowed Clutch Sports to come in and infiltrate the situation. They what they did, man. Well, I'm telling you, y'all gonna look back in 20 years
So
and
how did Magic allow it? Explain.
because listen, it was said that LeBron wanted to go to LA after the 2016 championship, right? So it was already in the works back then. It just had to be a time and a place to make it happen, right? So Magic had already cultivated this whole thing with LeBron. They had been
How did
talking.
I'm just asking a simple question. How did Magic allow Clutch to take control? I could
What
recruit
do
you
you
to a
mean?
team. I could recruit
He
you to a
recruited them to the
hold on,
team.
hold on, hold
But
on.
listen, listen, hold on, no, no, you asked me a question. I'm
I could
answering.
recruit you to a team,
Hold
but I
on,
can't
hold on. But Magic
hold
knew.
on. You
Hold
trying
on, Magic knew. He knew what was to come when you bring that kind of bring that dude and Clutch Sports into what was there in LA. And he knows also that Jeannie Buss with her pack with her nature, how she is with players. So he knew that Clutch was going to be able to do what they did, what they ended up doing, which is infiltrating the whole franchise. He knew that. That's why he got up out of there because he saw. If you go back, he had an interview, and I forget what was going on at the time, but he was like, "Oh yeah, well this ain't Cleveland," and he kind of laughed it off or whatever. But what he found was L.A. was actually worse than Cleveland because they were so desperate. They allowed him to come in and allow Clutch Sports to come in and take over. And then Magic hit the once he got rid of Zubac for Muscala and that backfired, he had to go. Like, man, we getting rid of bona fide centers, we getting rid of players that can help the team for this dude and his one style of play. And so really you can't downplay Magic's role in what happened with this team.
Who is downplaying Magic role?
But I'm just saying, nobody's talking about it at all. Bringing him over there and allowing him and Clutch Sports with what they had already been doing in Cleveland, what they tried to do in Miami, you can see this coming. You can see that. I mean, it's going to be a power
Do you agree with this, Mars?
struggle at some point.
No, who is that? What's your name, bro?
T Ray.
T-Ray.
Oh, T Ray. My bad, bro. I went downstairs real quick. Say what you just said. Just real quick, bro. Just real quick.
Well, basically, what I was saying is Magic Johnson had a big role in this too. From him, from the inception, allowing them to come over and ultimately take over the franchise. He
so
got out when he did, but he saw what was on the horizon. Maybe he didn't know to what degree it would have been, but he had been doing this the whole time. He did it in Cleveland the first time, did it in Miami, then he did it in
so
Cleveland again.
so
Okay.
let me ask you a
I
question.
got your drift, bro. I got your drift.
Go
So
ahead. Go ahead,
listen,
Maz.
Magic does get some blame when he was there, but he ain't been there for years. I do blame
Yep.
Magic for trading away Mike Muscala for Zubac. I thought Zubac was a serviceable big back then. He showed
He
good
was.
footwork. Yeah, and so LeBron wanted spacers and shooters. So the Lakers didn't see any value in him at the time, which being Zubac, that is Mookie, which turned to be a huge mistake. And so other than that, bro, like I don't put no blame on no Magic Johnson, bro. Other than that, I mean, this is all on Jeannie Buss, the ownership group, and LeBron James and his team.
Well,
So
you don't
Yeah, the
think,
Lakers.
but Miles, you don't think that with them pushing how hard they did to trade their core, their young core for AD when they could have got him in free agency the next year. Like, come on, man. Magic had a lot to do
oh,
with the way this.
you're talking about trading away Lonzo and Brandon and those guys
Yeah, the
to go
young
get
core.
Anthony Davis.
They threw him to the side.
Okay. Listen, bro, it's easy to play Monday morning quarterback and say, why did you do that? But back then, because listen, bro, I don't like nobody in LA, bro. Like I just don't. But I got to be fair and honest, right, in my assessments here. I can see both sides of that. You know what I'm saying? But at the time, though, bro, AD was AD. And you saw what AD did the very next year, right? He was dominant. And so, you know what I'm saying? I understand the thought process of Magic doing that. Now, we can look back and say AD was hurt. He missed some time. He only delivered one championship. But I mean, come on, bro. I mean, Magic.
But they could have got AD, bro. They could have got AD the next year, is what I'm saying. And they wouldn't have had to gut the team out like they did to do it.
So
That's
you're
all
saying,
I'm saying.
Can I
bro,
hold
you're
on?
saying
Can I
stay put and
can I
wait to
chime
get
in?
AD next season.
Can I chime in
Yeah.
what you just said? I
Okay.
chime in what you just said because that's the whole reason I give LeBron fans problems when I said y'all should never trade their young core. It was already trade talks going around, and that destroyed the entire chemistry and morale of the young players. That's why that's why they pulled the trigger on that. Yeah,
That's
and
not,
that's
but,
another thing.
but
Yeah, AD was already expressed that he wanted to leave, so you could have
this is
kept
what
your
I'm
young
saying, bro.
core and got him in free agency. But Brown was
They could
so
have got
eager to
AD
win,
the following
they
year.
forced it.
They could have got him, and
Yeah, they forced it.
Brandon Ingram,
Yeah,
man.
but what's your name again, bro? It's Tay Dog. What's your name?
No, T Ray.
Okay, T Ray, bro. We gotta be honest because I mean, yeah, listen, the potential could have been there with Brandon, those guys, and Kyle Kuzma, blah blah blah. But a chance to get Anthony Davis at that time, bro. I'm not mad at that, bro. I'm not, because guess what? You make the trade and then you build around those two guys the best you can. And you can't tell me that if they wouldn't have brought it, bro, the Lakers don't get no championship unless Anthony Davis is on the roster, bro. Period. Bro.
Yeah, with the
I
Lakers,
don't think I don't
They
think
could have
Josh Hart and
man.
all these guys and Kyle and Ball
Ingram.
and Kuzma were right.
Randall.
No. You can't say Randall because Randall was a free agent, right? They didn't trade him. He's
Ingram was
free
dropping.
agency.
But I'm saying
Ingram was having 30
it was
points,
all there.
30 point
It was all there. So I get what you're saying. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I mean, come on, bro. I mean, that's like saying, I mean, it's Anthony
but the
Davis.
Lakers
He's a two-way
now,
player.
but the Lakers now, I
I
think they
get it.
decide
I get
Darius
it. You're not.
Bazley
But
now.
what I'm saying is, AD he quit on his team, right? Like it was a whole fiasco. They could have just held pat and got AD,
Quit on
and
his
then
team,
boom,
bro. I
huh?
mean, bro, I don't care who he quit on, bro. He's at the time he's Anthony Davis. I mean, who cares? The Lakers wanted him and they got him.
You think
And he was
the
dominant
Lakers
the
should
next
sign
season.
Darius Bazley?
Okay, but then what I'm saying, the windfall after that. You got all these moving pieces from there that the young court might not have even did nothing because of the way LeBron plays,
I
his
gotta
style
ask
of
There
play.
you go, bro. There you go. You just said it, bro. Listen, bro, real quick.
So I get that.
Thank you.
Just real quick, bro.
You just killed one narrative.
Don't we agree that the probability of winning a championship for the Lakers was to get rid of those young pieces and go get Anthony Davis and then you build around him, which they did. They brought in
But
Dwight, Rondo, Caruso. Like it worked out, right? And so there's no guarantee, or the probability would have been much lower if they would have kept the young guys, bro. Like LeBron James don't play with young people. You know this.
no, he don't play good with young players. He don't
So
play good
if
with
you
post.
know that, then why are you arguing that Magic traded for Anthony Davis, an elite
Because
two-way player at the time?
because my whole thing was they could have got him in free agency. That was my thing. And then
Got you, bro. I got you, bro. I got you. Okay,
that's
that's
where
what
I'm
you're saying
going
now.
with that, right?
Was
That's
that
what I'm saying.
possible back then, though? Was that? I mean,
Yeah,
was that
if
realistic?
if you go back, because he had already expressed what he wanted to do. He didn't want to go to Boston. Remember, they was trying to say, "Oh, Boston pull this and that." He was like, "I ain't going to Boston." He wanted to go to LA.
Yeah,
You
but
know,
LeBron James don't play, bro. Like, what he wants right now, and so they weren't
well,
going to chance
and
injuries or chance anything. So they made the deal right then and there.
on
You
top
know
of
what
that,
help
he's a
Lakers
clutch
defense
player.
right now,
So
man?
boom, there you go with that. You know what I'm saying? So okay, now
And
we're gonna flip.
hold on, bro.
Go
Real
ahead.
quick though, bro, because I think we misspoke. Like that move was made in the offseason, right? Because Lakers missed the postseason with the young fellas, and so that move was made in the offseason anyways, right?
Yeah, but he wasn't. But
Hold on, bro.
he was a remember. He
That
was
means what
that
you're
was
saying.
last
Hold on,
year.
bro. That means what you're saying is not adding up, because if they made the move in the offseason for other young pieces, then why didn't they just keep the young pieces and bring them on like that? They traded because that's what I thought, bro. They couldn't run him
He
in
would-
for
They
traded guys away.
traded the young. They
he
traded
would've-
the
he
young
would've
core
been-
Why?
all the
I'm trying to trick you, Moss, because
I know, bro. No. Bro.
Anthony
too slick,
Davis
bro.
still have more years on his contract, bro.
1
Right.
year. He had 1 year. He had one or two years left.
Come on, bro.
Do you
But
guys think Laravia?
no, he had the option to leave after that following year. Okay, you're right.
Yeah.
Y'all right.
So they had to trade
So
him,
he
bro.
had 1 year. He had 1 year left, so they did technically have to trade for. Yeah, you're right.
And he was committing to an extension, bro, with the Lakers. Remember, they gave him the extension.
Yeah. You're right. So scratch
Good,
that.
bro. I mean, listen, bro. I mean, I get it, but they weren't going to win with those young guys, bro. They weren't going to win.
You guys think
I get
Laravia is
that,
going
but
to
I still stand on what I said about Magic, man. He's flying for that, man, because like I said, he saw the writing on the wall because he even said it in an interview, like, man, hey, well, this ain't Cleveland. And he laughing and ha ha ha. It ended up being worse than Cleveland. And then, like I said, he got on up out the way once he seen where it was going.
But Genie in the end had more control than Magic.
But
Well, he,
but
he
don't you guys
trusted,
respect Magic
trusted
more
him.
for
She
saying
trusted him. She trusted him, his word,
I'm gonna say
more than
this,
anything.
Not
bro?
really. Cause didn't Magic
Yes.
wanted Luke Walton fired?
I gotta be honest with you guys though.
And
As
he
a
got fired, didn't he? He got
No,
fired.
no, he
not when
stepped
he
down,
wanted
bro. He stepped down.
Okay, well, same thing. He was gonna get fired.
But don't you respect Magic a lot more for stepping down, saying I'm not gonna
Yep.
ruin my relationship with Jeannie Buss, my sister, than me step in and deal with this dysfunctional. Like I give Magic some credit for doing that, bro, because he said, "Look, man, I'd rather step away and do what I do best because I'm making money over here, and over here it's cool, it's calm, it's no dysfunction. Over here it's pure dysfunction." So I thought Magic did the right thing by stepping down, bro. Honestly,
Yeah.
I feel you. He did because, like I said, the firestorm was already going. But you got to give him some blame for this whole environment coming to what it was.
but
Yeah, you
some
do.
people will say
Genie
he
gets
got
most of the
LeBron.
blame.
Hold on, but some
Genie
folks
Buss
may
got
say
most
he
of
got LeBron there and he got AD there, so that chip is his. That's what they
Yeah.
would say.
Genie got most of the blame because after
Right.
Magic left, that's everything happened after Magic left. That's not on Magic.
Yeah, they ran him over. And then, what do y'all feel about this though? Why is it that Palinka get blamed, he get pointed at, but he's still there?
Because
You know what I'm saying? Like,
they need another
You know
scapegoat.
why he's there, bro?
They need another
yeah, that's
scapegoat.
That's Kobe
what I hear
Bryant.
y'all say.
I'm about to tell you, bro, and this has been talked about widely a lot. Is that remember Rob Pelinka played at Michigan with the Fat Five, so he's been on
That's
the game
fine.
for a long time, right? That's Kobe
Okay.
Bryant's longtime friend, longtime agent, right? And so,
Mm-hmm.
so Kobe made a pact with Jeannie Buss saying that's our guy. Like when Mitch left Kupchak, like they put in Jerry West, he was the next guy up. And so I think, and this is, and I'm guessing here, I think Jeannie Buss is holding that close to her because he's a part of Kobe. And so remember, Kobe and Rob were like brothers, bro. And so I think Jeannie is just holding her into the bargain, keeping him there. Now I could be wrong though. I could be wrong, but that's just my logic.
We can't lie and act like because we know they're trying to scapegoat Rob. We can't act like Rob haven't been doing his job now. Like with what he's been given, Rob has actually been making.
Well, I thought Rob has done a good job, bro. Actually,
look over the years. He done brought him everything that he asked for. Plus,
didn't Rob make the game saving franchise saving trade to get Luka Doncic?
Yeah, I mean,
he did all this, but then go back.
He's done a good job, bro.
That's what I said. They've done more for LeBron than they did for Kobe. They have
way more. With Kobe's last functional years, man, you got to think about it. He had Xavier Henrys and I mean some of the most dysfunctional G League players you could find. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't serious about winning, and then they try to low key blame him for not taking amnesties and all this kind of stuff. But they wasn't trying to surround him around a real talent. But yeah, they've done everything for him, even getting his son. Which, I mean, come on,
taking up a roster spot.
No, you're right, bro. And LeBron James hasn't delivered on his end of the bargain. Listen,
not
bro,
at all.
Like it's one thing if you bring this team championships, plural, and you want certain guys, then guess what, bro? I think you deserve that. You have a right to do that. But when you're getting your ass kicked and you 2-12 and you missing the postseason, and the franchise has given up number 1 picks and second round picks, and you draft the son, and we still don't win, bro. Like your time is up, bro. Like move around. Bye.
How many past coaches are they paying? You know,
they still paying.
I think like 3 or 4. I think 3.
Yeah, they still playing Darvin Ham, Frank Vogel, and
Vogel.
I don't know.
And Luke, isn't it Luke Walton too? Isn't it Luke?
Yeah, they still paying them.
Yeah,
maybe Luke's contract up by now, but yeah.
That's the confusion because you remember when Mike Malone got fired, they said fire JJ Redick, go get Mike Malone. So you want them to pay 4 coaches that ain't even coaching no more.
Right. Not to mention they got you, Mike. I mean, they got you, JJ Redick, bro, a dude from a podcast. I mean,
a dude from a podcast.
No credentials or nothing.
Would you agree that the Lakers' downfall started when they got Russell Westbrook on the scene?
No, their downfall is when they wooed and they recruited LeBron James, bro. When they got him on their payroll, that's when the downfall started, bro.
I
When they
say he
allow,
You guys think Laravia is going to fill a spot at DFS?
he was here in Sacramento last year, bro. The Kings got him last year from Memphis. I've seen him around town. He's a cool kid. He's a big guy, tall kid. He's okay, bro. He's nothing special, bro.
I think
He's a role
Darius
player.
Baisley. The Lakers need to sign Darius Baisley. He's underrated
Okay.
for defense. I think he's underrated. I think he's actually better than Laravia, in my opinion.
Both those guys are role players, man. I don't think they move the needle whatsoever.
Right.
It's hard to replace DFS. He ain't nothing special, but he's been around. He's been in big games. He's made big
Hold on.
shots. He defends.
Let me ask Moss, let me ask this guy something. Do you agree
Okay.
that Johnny, do you agree that LeBron has ruined the organization?
After he won the title, then he had nothing else to play for, pretty much.
But what would you say that is the biggest thing that destroyed the organization with the Lakers?
After the title and bubble title, LeBron wanting too much money and not taking a pay cut to get different players like around him, better players around him.
I agree.
Not running it back, not running that team back. That was the beginning of the end for him, for real.
Tyson, why are you saying this is cap? See, Tyson, if you agree that the Lakers should move on with LeBron, why are you saying it's cap? Click the link, Tyson, because you sound dumb. See, it's always these bronze sections that's just coming here just saying nonsense and shit like that, bro.
Oh no, I don't really like LeBron. I think he's overrated, overpaid. Yes, Kobe's better.
But they Mookie, weren't they just saying that they got 2 top 3 players like before they got eliminated last year?
Yeah, they said a lot last year.
Hold on, but Johnny, where you got LeBron? Johnny, where you got LeBron ranked all time?
Maybe number 7 or 8, maybe 9.
I said the same thing.
Maz, do you agree with that ranking, Maz?
I can appreciate it. I don't agree with it. I don't think he's a top 10 player of all time, but I appreciate him not being in the top 5 though. So
whoa,
I'm cool with that.
I say top 18, 20.
Yeah, see, me too, bro. See, I got LeBron between 12 and 20. More so like somewhere around like 16, 17.
Hold on, Maz. Why you got it between 12 and 20?
I just don't respect his career, bro. I just don't respect the way he went about it. All the losses, all the meltdowns, and I can't stress this enough.
So you think KD is better than LeBron?
No, I don't. I don't respect KD either, bro. I think LeBron James' individual game, fellas, his skill set, what he brings to the table, lack thereof, has been reasons why his teams have lost. And for that alone, I can't respect it, bro. For that alone, I can't respect it. He never worked on his game in the off and came back with something new until later on, where he has a pretty damn good jump shot. I can't lie. His jump shot is above his average. Is decent.
Really? You think he's better? No, I think he was better with the Heat, with the threes and the jump shot.
No, it's
Lakers,
better now, bro.
It's better when you're surrounded by D-Wade, Chris
better right
Paul,
now, bro.
Kyrie, and Kevin Love.
I mean, he shot the ball well.
When you're surrounded by that many darn star players, your flaws not going to shine like that. That's why you.
Can I ask y'all something? Can I ask y'all fellas something? What if all these allegations, these Chael Sonnen allegations come out and there's some truth to it? Now, where would you rank him then?
I think I'm already buying into that, bro. I mean, I didn't even get into all that, but that's a great point.
I didn't know about that, man. I mean, I'd rank him 12 to 20 then.
I've been hearing that since 2016.
I mean, they don't change things, bro. I mean, he's still not a top 10 player to me. So, I mean, long as he's not in the top 10, then I don't care where y'all have him at.
Right. I think what I think about him, he's got more flaws in his game than anybody that they try to elevate on a GOAT level.
A great point.
His court IQ is very overrated. What he is good at is attacking downhill and being able to put pressure on a defense, but he's not a two-way player that you can rely on in that sense. So even in his height, he had the ability now to be a great two-way player for a long time. But go ahead.
Hey, Miles, you remember you had made that statement about him being a scorer?
Yeah.
Nobody answered my question when I said, okay, if he's that good of a scorer, why couldn't he create separation when he had little Steph Curry on him? Why couldn't he don't get? Why
Have
couldn't he get a
go-to.
shot off?
Too
versus
slow.
Denver? Why couldn't he get a
LeBron's
shot
too
off
slow.
over Denver?
Well, it has nothing to do with. I mean, he
Footwork.
doesn't have IQ.
Footwork.
He just doesn't have IQ, bro. He
He
has no
really don't.
counters.
His side-to-side footwork is weak. His like straight vertical and up and down is faster, but his side-to-side footwork is weak. He just
But
doesn't have
fellas,
them.
think about this. Honestly, what the problem is that the media and the fans have elevated him to be something that he's not. Because technically, he shouldn't. At his size, he shouldn't have the footwork. He shouldn't be able to do certain things. But they say, "Oh, he's a selfless player. He's the most all-around player." This that.
Honey, can I ask you a question? Where you have Kobe rank?
You know, in my opinion, man, you guys will laugh, but I think he's better than Jordan. I think he's the GOAT because you know why? He has a 3-ball, and he's.
All right. What you said? T-Rex. What you said?
Oh, what about? I was just saying that LeBron himself, like when you compare him and Larry Bird. See, I grew up in watching '80s ball, so you had to have a certain criteria as far as your IQ on the court because it wasn't that much floor spacing. So for what he was able to do, Larry Bird, without having athletic ability, he averaged 10 rebounds a game,
Great point.
24.6 assists. LeBron has never averaged 10 rebounds one season, but he's supposed to be this all-around guy. He don't even have as many offensive rebounds as Russell Westbrook or Jason Kidd. If y'all look that up right now, he don't even got as many offensive rebounds as them. So that tells me he don't do intangible kind of things. But you the all-time turnover leader.
So T-Ray,
You know what I'm saying?
Where would you rank him as a scorer?
As a scorer, you got to put him in the top. I'll say probably 7 or 8, just on the strength of him he's been unstoppable in certain ways, in certain instances, as far as him going attacking.
I don't feel 7, 8 scorer.
No, I don't, because he's been very stoppable. I don't think he's been unstoppable, bro, because the game's not played in fast break and transition on a consistent basis. We know when it matters the most, it's a half-court game, and your skill set, what you bring to the table, the tools in your toolbox need to be elevated and be highlighted. And so, yeah, is he great in transition? Yeah, but the game's not played in transition that much. We saw the Spurs in Dallas, T-Ray, throw a basic zone defense at him, and he shelled up. You know what I'm saying?
Look at Ghost Town.
So he's nowhere near a top 7 scorer to me, bro, because when I say
I'm
score,
saying if you
Ghost Town said, please shut these people up. He told you, Mons, 50,000 points is the reason why he's greatest scorer.
I don't praise 50,000 points because when you come to the league at 18 years old and the NBA is trying to make a dollar and everything's geared towards you and the ball's in your hands, and they lie to us, T-Ray, and say he's a pass first player, but him and Kobe Bryant both averaged 19 field goal attempts for the career per game. They lied to you. And so listen, if we're going to say that he's the all-time leader in missed shots and turnovers, and then they say, well, he played 22 years, he should be. Okay, well, he played 22 years and he has 50,000 points. He should have it. So now what?
If
I got something for that. Like, if you could just
salute, Ghost. It's good to see you and hear from you, Ghost.
So it's good to see you too, Ghost. But I got a question. So if you're gonna go like to the all-time scoring points and stuff like that, is Westbrook a better scorer than Steph Curry? Because he got more all-time points than Steph Curry. I really want him to answer that, and that's it.
Also, too, John Stockton has like 2,000 more assists than the second best player behind him. So is he a better point guard than Magic Johnson? Nobody says that. And we know 2,000 assists ahead of somebody is on the same level of LeBron having 50,000 points. You know what I'm saying? Ahead of, Kobe or MJ's 36,000 points or 34,000 points. Nobody calls John Stockton, TJ or T-Ray, the best point guard of all time based off his assists. And he's clicked. And John is first in steals too. So I mean,
he's first in steals, and he's very underrated. He don't get the credit he should. Bro. He's a top 3 or 4 point guard all the time. Right. Never not out the top 5. Anybody got out of top 5, I don't even want to talk to him.
So why they don't praise Russell Westbrook for all his numbers and stuff he put up, bro?
You know why? Because if they do that, then that's them giving credit to a dude that's doing what LeBron's supposed to have been doing. He's a better all around player than LeBron is.
I agree with that. I agree with that. I agree with that.
I just broke it down to you. He got more offensive rebounds. He gets steals. Man, listen, man, this dude averaged a triple double 4 straight seasons.
Where you rate Kobe at?
Kobe top 3. You cannot have a top 3 without Kareem, Jordan, and Kobe. That's it. And I don't care what nobody say. Don't talk to me. If you ain't got none of them 3 in your,
I agree with that.
that's it. That's it. And
Period.
Kareem is my GOAT. But Jordan was the most spectacular thing, the greatest thing really to happen to the NBA. But Kareem is my GOAT. I grew up watching. I caught the end of Kareem 80, 84, 85. And, you know, that's my GOAT.
Yeah, but
anybody
give Kareem basketball. See, TJ, for me, you got a point. But see, I got to give Kareem the ball as a. You know what I'm saying Jordan can impact the game in more ways because the ball is in his hands more.
Hold on, but
that's true. But guess what,
Miles? Can you say that to why LeBron is over Shaq? Because you got to give Shaq the ball. LeBron, he can just take the ball. Like
because when you talk about Kobe, LeBron, Kobe, Kareem, and MJ, they all got 5 chips or more, right? They're winners. Like Shaq has a winning record in the finals, and so yeah, LeBron can do more than LeBron because he's a wing player. But Shaq was way more dominant than LeBron James ever was. And so
for a 3-year stretch, you never saw nothing like a Shaquille O'Neal in your life. For them 3 years, you never saw like
who you got. Who you think like is better as a player all time to you? Like you break down a skill set.
Okay,
Kawhi or LeBron?
Kawhi Leonard. He's well. First and foremost, Kawhi. He's a 2-way player. So I'm always going to give the edge to a 2-way player when they're similar offensively. Okay, I'm going to the defensive guy. Kawhi is just. Kawhi has a consistent perimeter game. Like the best shot in basketball is a mid-range jump shot, TJ. Period. And Kawhi has that. Kawhi has a mentality. He has a footwork. He has a mindset. He has a strength. And he's doing all of that while guarding your best player. And he doesn't make any excuses, bro. Zero. And we've seen LeBron and Kawhi go head-to-head. Not saying that head-to-head matchups are the end-all be-all because it's not. But Kawhi Leonard is a better basketball player than LeBron James, bro.
And we saw him get better.
But Frank, if you think if it's a joke, Frank, then click the link, Frank. If you disagree with his his premise, click the link. Stop being scared.
I don't think you can put you can't put LeBron nowhere near Elijah Wan.
Now, what you said, T-Ray?
I was just saying you can't put him above a Dream Elijah Wan. How could you?
Agree with that too, bro.
2-way. I mean, maybe him and Jordan is the ultimate 2-way players. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
And he didn't play with the top he played with. If you go back and look, man, it was criminal what they gave Elijah Wan and Patrick Ewing to play with over the course of their careers. It was really criminal as far as the if you look at the accolades, all stars, and this and that. They hardly had any. Now, towards the end, Elijah Wan had some guys, but you know, through his prime, he didn't.
Well, he was able to that Hakeem was a DPOY, led the postseason in total points.
All right. LeBron James fan, what's your thoughts on this, bro? You had some things against Mars. What he had to say. What's your thoughts on this?
Monkey, solo monkey. You will let Maz doing that in your channel, but he's gonna let Nick look. He gonna kill your shit. I'm telling you right now. If you don't keep that nigga out, bro, your channel gonna be dead by the end of the night. I'm telling you. Do you really think Kawhi is better than LeBron? What?
Nigga, I got 1 million views on IG saying this shit, nigga. Do you know who I am, bro? Shut your ass up,
I know your
bro.
bored ass dude. You a bored ass dude. I've seen you before.
Talk basketball,
all you know about eating food. You don't know nothing about
bro. Are we gonna talk basketball, bro?
You need to
go
ahead and cook and start talking, bro.
You got it, bro.
Said that Kawhi Leonard is better than Bron. This
guy just said Kawhi.
Hold on. One at a time. Now, hold on, one at a time. Now, let me go with Frank. Frank, what did you say, Frank?
I said Moss is an absolute dummy for saying that Kawhi Leonard is better than LeBron James. That is unheard of. That is the most nastiest take I have ever heard.
Mookie, can you break it down? Mookie, ask him to break it down, bro, between both players. Tell me why LeBron.
Ask me how? Ask me how. 21 years straight of 25, 5 and 5, 4 rings, 4 Finals MVPs, 4.
Who's a better player though?
Kawhi Leonard has
LeBron
0.
is way better.
Narratives. He's speaking narratives.
I'm speaking facts.
Okay,
Those are all
okay. Let me
facts.
talk.
He's
Let me
got
say.
4
Let me say
MVPs.
that.
Hold on, LeBron James. Hold on, LeBron James fans, not your
These
turn.
are all facts. You can't sit that fucking narratives, bro. Sit the fuck
Can you
down.
break down their games, bro?
Big forehead
As
retard.
basketball players?
Kawhi Leonard is a robotic Michael Jordan that literally just does what he needs to do. He has no intent. He has no intention of trying to be a team player. He's literally just trying to do what he has to do, and that's all. He literally got told by a coach, "Hey, we need to switch that Kawhi," and he was like, "Why? If he can't defend him, he shouldn't be on the court." Like Kawhi has a tunnel vision mindset that literally holds him back if we're going to try and equate someone's whole resume. Plus the fact that bro has spent 50% of his career injured.
Too. Yeah. And this guy is going to sit here and literally say that he is better than LeBron, who has 4 MVPs. Kawhi has 0. Like, bro, at some point, this is just a horrible take.
If we're not going to talk basketball, bro, and break down the games, then what are you doing?
Who's a better passer?
When they rate the greatest of all times in the top 75, they literally use MVPs.
It's just a simple common knowledge. It's so nasty, bro.
Okay, Frank. Who's a better scorer, Frank? LeBron or Kawhi?
LeBron James by far. It's
You lying, bro. You lying, bro.
Hold on,
by
Frank.
far. By
why
far.
is he,
Kawhi has
hold
one.
on, Frank.
I'm
Frank,
trying to
why
get
is he, Frank, I'm asking you, why is he a better scorer, Frank?
Because he can score the ball in more ways. LeBron
What?
can.
So hold on, Frank.
But what was that in 2011?
Getting better downhill.
It's a riot, bro. Can you be quiet, bro? I didn't ask you to chop in, bro. Now, who's the better 3-point shooter? Who's a better 3-point shooter? LeBron or Kawhi?
Throughout his whole career, it's really close. It's honestly close.
How is it close to a nigga that's shooting 40% for his career to a nigga that's shooting
LeBron for his career, I believe, is shooting 38%.
No, that's not
33%.
You're lying. He don't shoot 30. He don't shoot.
I'm not lying. I don't have a stats in front of me. When he was
So you
playing
lying.
for the Heat, when he was playing for the Heat, he was shooting
Put the drink down.
Hold on. No, hold on.
40% one time.
Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro.
Tell me I'm
You cannot
fucking lying.
sit there.
I'm fucking lying.
Hold on, bro.
Lying.
You can't. No. You cannot sit there and say for a whole career and then get cooked and lied on your point and then bring it up to the Heat.
Who's better getting downhill?
No. Let's stay on the point. No, let's stay on the point. You sat there and said he's a better 3-point shooter. So you lied. LeBron does not shoot 38% from the 3-point line. He shoots sub 30. He shoots 34% from the 3-point line. And then when you got cooked on your point, you want to train into a 2-3 year sample size of him playing with the Miami Heat, and that equates to his whole career of a 3-point shooter. That's a lie. So stop lying. Can you admit that you lied?
No, I'm not, dude. I'm asking you: are we talking full career? Or just
for a career. Yes.
For a career, I will concede Kawhi Leonard is better there. Sure.
Okay. Who's the better?
If we're gonna have a conversation, you ask me one. I'm gonna ask you one now. Who's better getting downhill?
Who's a better? Hold on.
Who's better getting down? No. Stop. Who's better getting downhill? LeBron or Kawhi Leonard? Who's better getting downhill?
LeBron. Now, who's a better? Now, who's a better mid? Oh no! You already asked the question. Who's better in the mid range?
Kawhi Leonard's better there. Yes, sir.
Who's a better free throw shooter?
Kawhi Leonard.
Who's a better jump shooter?
Jump shooter. Oh, that's the same as mid range, basically. So Kawhi Leonard is better at that.
Who's better in the post?
LeBron James, for sure.
Yeah, goodbye, bitch.
Mookie, if you want to say those things, right? Who's a better player, Shaq or Kawhi? Like, who's a better player? Mass.
This nigga literally just sat there and said Kawhi. This nigga literally just sat there and said LeBron is better than the post. This nigga
he's a liar, bro. He's a liar.
A fucking liar.
Now Tyson. Now we need the more educated Bron fan.
Yeah, boy.
Salute, Tyson.
Salute, man. Salute, my niggas.
Do you agree with Mon saying Kawhi's a better basketball player than
LeBron James?
Yes.
You can make that argument, but he just don't had a career though. So if you want to say he's a better basketball player and say, defensively, Kawhi's a dog, we know that. Offensively, he has points in his career when he's been exceptional. That's a fact. But he doesn't have the regular season stats. He doesn't have the career stats, and he doesn't have, especially the regular season. The regular season is what really knocks Kawhi down. If he played apparently what he's capable of doing year round, but he couldn't because of injury and he got to load manage and all these things, then we might have an argument. But to sit up here and act like the regular season don't matter at all is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? So we can't put Kawhi in that ilk of top 10 players. If he played full career and played how he could play, how he can play, then you got an argument.
Moss, what's your response?
You can't even put him in top 50.
For a while.
I respect that he said that there's an argument for Kawhi being a better player because we're not talking about career accolades and career achievement. We're just talking about.
These are invalidating it completely, though.
Bro, can you shut the hell up, bro?
Yeah, you.
Thank you, sir. This is crazy. Tyson, at least you acknowledge that when they both lace him up, bro, right? And you're judging just basketball, right? What they bring to the table because the game's played two ways. You said it, bro. I mean, you said there's an argument, so I'm cool with that. So
but Miles, that's fine. But can I say Penny Hardaway is better than John Stockton? Can he do more stuff? Can he post up? Can he pass? Can he do all these great things that John Stockton couldn't dream of doing? Can he finish better? 100%. 100%. So, but I can't sit up here and say to make an argument that Penny Hardaway is a better player than John Stockton. I can't do that, bro.
Guess what, bro? I don't think Penny. Look, okay, I mean, okay, whatever, bro. But long as you acknowledge that there's an argument for Kawhi Leonard, I'm cool with that. As long as you said that.
As just a pure basketball player,
that's all I'm saying, bro.
Peak performance. I'll concede that Kawhi is a great player. Yes.
Who's a better scorer, Tyson?
Like Kawhi's way better.
In a vacuum, I still got to go LeBron, bro.
Now we can point to isolation at the end of the game. Kawhi's kind of way better.
I still got to go LeBron. No, you can't take away what he's done for his career, bro. The clutch shots, all the stuff LeBron has done. You can't take that away. Y'all can sit up here and paint narratives. You can sit up here and paint narratives.
We're talking about scoring the basketball, Tyson.
Yeah, scoring the basketball. Yes. LeBron, Kawhi Leonard has I think he's more of a variety scorer, but again,
so he's a better scorer, right?
No. Yeah, variety doesn't make you a better scorer.
Right, shooting the midi going right. LeBron can't do that. He admitted Kawhi's literally a master at finding their pocket and get but Kawhi can bail himself out in the midi. That kind of makes him better than LeBron.
LeBron puts constant pressure on your D in his prime. LeBron puts.
That's not true. That's not true. Hold on. That's not true, Tyson. Because we saw Tyson. Stop lying, bro. We saw LeBron in his prime. Hold on, bro.
You didn't let me finish. First of all,
I know, but Tyson, we saw LeBron in his prime in 07 and 11 put no pressure on any defense when it counted the most, bro. We've seen this.
You let me finish, I would say throughout his career, and it's been series that great defenses have nullified LeBron, or great defensive schemes have nullified a lot of what LeBron James do. But he also killed great defense. We can say the same for Kobe Bryant. We can say the same for even Joker. We can say the same. That doesn't make these guys not elite scorers.
Tyson,
you're talking to LeBron haters though that literally will invalidate him completely. They won't give LeBron a fair shake though. So
you can point to 07. You can point to 07. You can point to 2011. And you can point to those things. But what about all the other fucking years and all the other fucking series that he balled out?
Hey, watch this question.
Are we just hold on? I asked you a question. I'll ask you a question.
Can you please
are we just discounting?
Can you say some positive things about LeBron's offense before you move on?
Hold on, bro.
Can you praise LeBron's offense? Like what good? Like without any invalidations, can you just say some good things of what you think LeBron does good? Since you're always just trying to find a way to.
Tyson's question though. But Tyson, Yes, Tyson. LeBron's done some great things offensively, bro. I can't deny that. So check this out, Tyson. You just said that there's been defenses that have neutralized or shut down the players you mentioned, right? Kobe, LeBron, blah, blah, blah. But out of all the players that you named, were they shut down because there was a lack of skill set in their arsenal? Like LeBron's jump shot, lack thereof, was the reason why he was able to be shut down? Is that true? Yes or no?
So
It's very valid.
okay, if you're gonna say that, what did
Question. Come on, Tyson.
what did Michael Jordan lack against the Detroit Pistons when he
Nothing.
got 4 for 8?
Nothing, bro. He just lost. Nothing.
No, I'm
Nothing.
telling you, why did he go 4 for 8 and get shut down?
That's the shooting.
Because limited players literally could, like, if they were limited
playing-
defensively, they could just foul people.
Tyson is equating playing bad and shots not going in. It wasn't because he couldn't shoot or lack thereof. LeBron James
had no confidence in his shot.
Yeah. LeBron James, Tyson, early on, we can say he was lacking that, and because he's lacking that, a team took advantage of that, and they lost because of that. You can't say
We're using that against LeBron James. Kobe came off the bench 2 years, bro. Kobe averaged 7 points in the NBA. If we're going to use that against LeBron James,
if LeBron could shoot, they would have won in 2007. Y'all go back and watch that series. That series was closer than people think.
Nah, that's unfair. That's unfair.
If LeBron could shoot and he didn't shoot them out that series, they would have won.
So
LeBron literally scored the last 29 points against the Detroit Pistons that beat Kobe Bryant.
If Kobe Bryant played like his normal self, would they have beat the Suns?
Yep.
The Suns.
Definitely.
Oh, 06?
When it was up 3-1?
It was up 3-1.
Did you hear what Jim Jackson just said 2 days ago? Come on, stop it, Tyson. You were
What'd he say?
Said, bro.
You Kobe fans are disgusting.
Go
now.
Google it and then come back and say what he said.
No, you tell me what he said.
He said Kobe didn't quit. Kobe didn't quit.
I didn't say he quit. Did I say he quit?
Kobe was demoralized because he said in the first quarter, "Hey, look, guys, I'm going to need you to step up." And in the second quarter, they didn't, and he was just like, "Fuck." That's literally what happened. That's what made it work.
Ghost. What it is, bro?
He had 3 games.
Finally coming back, bro. What's up, bro? You good?
Can y'all hear me?
Salute, Ghost. What's up, Ghost?
Yeah, we hear you, Ghost. Salute, Ghost.
What's up?
Hey, Ghost. I want to get your thoughts on the Lakers moving on for LeBron James. You know, the Lakers.
What evidence you got? Because I don't keep up with this news. I just happen to be flipping through YouTube.
LeBron is upset. Hold on. They said LeBron James is upset because the Los Angeles Lakers basically didn't keep him on a loop of selling the organization. As you know, the Lakers sold the organization. Jeannie Buss sold the organization, and they basically didn't keep him on a loop. Plus, he felt like he's undervalued with the Lakers organization because the fact that they moved on from him that quickly. You know, when the Lakers traded when Lakers traded Anthony Davis for Luka Doncic, right? It just shows you that and then it didn't keep LeBron James in the loop. They just showed you that they wanted Luka Doncic to be a face of the organization, right? And the Lakers have made it abundantly clear that they're interested in moving on for LeBron James. No team in the league wants your guy LeBron James. Nobody wants to trade for LeBron James. And on top of that, when you think about it, you know what I'm saying? The reason why they didn't give LeBron James a contract extension is because they don't want him to be on a team for the next year or two, bro. Did he
ask for one? Did he ask for an extension?
Probably. He probably did ask for an extension, but they just didn't want to give him an extension. That's why.
Are you reporting news or you speculating now?
No, I don't know. It didn't come out to sit there and say they.
Why would LeBron want to stay with this team with the moves that they made?
Why would the Lakers want to stay with LeBron? Why did the Lakers want him?
I mean, well, LeBron's a $50 million player, so he's gonna get his money. So if they want to trade him at this point, what team would give up anything for LeBron that they can get for free next year? LeBron, he walking next year, right? Why would anybody trade for LeBron this year?
Yeah, but if LeBron James is valuable or he's impactful, like you sit there and say he is, everybody be blowing up the phone getting a guy like LeBron James. But the simple fact is that
you knew you were gonna get it for 5 years, but you probably won't get LeBron but for 1 to 2 years if you get him that.
So that's why nobody wants LeBron. And plus, on top of that, bro, the Lakers are done with this nigga. They're done with clutch.
So let's watch it. Let's talk about it like this. So if LeBron James plays this contract out, as they will, next year, who's gonna be the most talked about free agent? No matter what, who's gonna be the most talked about? Who's gonna be the prize next year?
No, nobody. LeBron is not gonna be no prize. Nobody want a 40-year-old LeBron James that's gonna be out of his goddamn prime. He doesn't provide. He don't provide any impact of winning, bro. The Lakers have basically sat there and said, "We're done with you, LeBron. We're not letting you know anything." They're done with this motherfucker. And I'm glad they're moving on for this motherfucker because at the end of the day, this man, LeBron James, has torpedoed the organization. He has destroyed the organization as soon as he asked to go get Russell Westbrook. And at the end of the day, it's just who want to sit there and mess with a guy like this. Like this guy is just
why are you saying that he torpedoed? He ain't the GM. There's been a minute GM move that was made that LeBron didn't make.
When the organization was going into a direction where they wanted to go get DeMar DeRozan.
How many moves you think they'd have made since he's been there?
Hold on. You said what? There have been 80 trades.
You talking about one Russell Westbrook move? Man, that man, it's been multiple many missteps.
Destroyed the organization. Not only that, you traded for a nigga like Russell Westbrook, which
there you go. Keep bringing up that one move. I say it's been multiple moves. You keep bringing up one.
That one move destroyed the organization. Not only that, you know what I'm saying? There's been a lot of coach firings. There have been 80 trades since LeBron James has been with the organization.
Zubac for Muscala.
80 trades. 80 freaking
Andre
trades.
Drummond.
All of that for a nigga that has got put out the first round multiple years, right? A nigga that is literally, and I mean literally, has destroyed that Lakers that we talking about in terms of young core. A guy, LeBron James, who the Los Angeles Lakers have basically gave everything to. And the fact that he only got a one championship throughout the bubble, that is embarrassing, bro. That is embarrassing. So you telling me that this is all work for a nigga that delivered a bubble ring, great. But that was 5 years ago. And since then, playing tournaments, exits, missing a postseason as well, early first round move, mid-roster messes, a guy that's been declining on defense. LeBron has destroyed the organization. And I'm glad that they've basically moved on for this thing.
Okay, I mean, they was eventually gonna move on because he was gonna eventually retire. But all I can tell you is next year, when she said LeBron James is ruining teams, watch to see how many teams want LeBron James to come in and be that championship piece for them. And even this year, I don't know what their potential can be because even at mid-season when they decide to do some more trades, if LeBron like what he sees, he may turn it up and stick with the team for the remaining of the season. And we already know he can flip a team mid-season, so let's just see how it goes. But if I'm LeBron James, I'm pissed too. I don't want to be with this organization. This is the most incompetent organization I've ever seen.
How's it incompetent when Maz, make that make sense? How is the organization incompetent when LeBron James has literally destroyed the organization and the organizations have literally gave everything for what LeBron James wanted? They gave him everything. They gave him this nigga everything.
That's totally incompetent though.
And the fact that LeBron James, and this is the thing that hold on, bro. Who said that?
Ari.
Who keep hiring these incompetent ass coaches, bro? LeBron
wanted Darvin Ham.
No, LeBron accepted Darvin Ham.
No, LeBron wanted Darvin Ham.
You have hostility and hatred on your heart for LeBron.
Who got his trash ass son?
Yeah, so who should the Lakers have picked in since you don't want him on the team?
Players, bro. I'm talking about what the organization did with the coaching staff. There is.
I bet you the same fellow that defended the I'm pleading with LeBron is the father to stop this comments.
What?
I bet you when Stephen A said I'm pleading with LeBron as a father to stop this, I bet you were the same Kobe fan that was defending Stephen A. Smith.
Bro, I couldn't understand. What do you say?
I'm not really sure where you're coming from either.
When Stephen A. Smith last year took it upon himself to say, I'm pleading with LeBron as his father to stop this, I bet you're in them comment sections defending Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah, Stephen was wrong on that. He had no business.
You said that Angel Reese is greater than LeBron.
No, I didn't. Since you lied, get your bitch ass out of here. You're not going to sit there and lie on my name, nigga. Get your bitch ass out of here. I never said no fucking Angel Reese. A girl that deserved to be on OnlyFans. Like, stop sitting there saying this. Get your ass out of here, brother. Bloody hell. Now, listen, like I sat there and said, bro, LeBron James sat there and said he feel undervalued, right? But he the nigga that the Lakers have literally gave everything to. So I don't understand what his shit talking about. He gave everything. He came to LA, immediately blew up a young core, handpicked Anthony Davis, had a final say-so in every roster move. He pushed for Russell Westbrook. Then he bailed when it fails. He flipped through vets like it was a fucking 2K team, right? and he talking about he feel undervalued. What?
Man, they missed one playoff. They missed one playoff.
Let me tell y'all something, chat. Let me tell y'all something.
Russ, they missed one playoff with Russ.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell y'all something, chat, Moss. LeBron James didn't give the Lakers money worth for his time with the Lakers. He didn't give the Lakers his money worth. Because at the end of the day, all that moves.
That's cap, Mookie. Come on, Mookie.
I'm gonna tell you, no, that's not cap. All the rosters moves that have been constructed by LeBron, all the coaches that have been fired for LeBron, and the only thing you have bought to this team was basically fucking clicks and fucking attention and fucking one championship and the got me a bubble. What the fuck gave to this fucking organization, bro?
Money, relevance.
So you rather have money than winning?
He was set there.
No, he said he didn't bring nothing to the table. I'm telling you what he brought to the table. And he brought the Lakers far more money than his contract.
I'm saying he didn't get the Lakers money worth because it was there. He was there to ball in to win multiple championships. And he didn't win multiple championships, so he didn't get his money worth.
Okay, if you want to base it off, if you base it solely off of championships, then you got an argument. If you basing it on monetary, if you basing it on why she was able to sell the team for $10 million, then you got another story. So she did get her money back and then some from having LeBron James on the team.
Hey, bro, can I ask you a question? Bro?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Okay, this is a two-part question. Do you think LeBron James' tenure with the LA Lakers is a failure or a success? And explain why. I want to see this.
I wouldn't call it a failure. I wouldn't call it a great success either. It's somewhere in the middle. Like they did win a championship. You can't take that away from them. They did make a Western Conference finals. Injuries and other things have derailed some of the stuff they did, and bad roster construction at the end of the day. So, is it a failure? I wouldn't call it a failure because the championship it's whole teams without championships. That's not the Lakers standard, but it's a championship nonetheless. But I wouldn't call it a complete. If he didn't win any championships, then you might have an argument to say it's a failure. But he did win one championship, bubble or not, and you could say it's somewhere in the middle. I wouldn't call it a great success.
But the Lakers standard is more than one championship.
Yeah, Lakers had Lakers. Wait, no, I'm talking about in general. Like if you just want to hold it to a Lakers standard, I said you got a point.
Tyson, I'm gonna tell you something, and this is why you're absolutely wrong.
Okay, go ahead, brother.
I understand you love LeBron, but this is crazy.
I understand you hate LeBron, but go ahead.
The Lakers standard is sustained in contention, not one and done.
They weren't one and done. They made a Western Conference Finals.
Nigga, what? That you still won and done because you didn't go back to the finals and win a championship. So
you mean just as fun? Okay, as far as championship, sure. But they were relevant.
Hold on, winning one championship in 6 years doesn't hit the mark for a franchise with history and expectation that have literally won multiple years. Bro, when you sit there, this ain't the Milwaukee Bucks. This ain't the Denver Nuggets. This ain't the same. This ain't none of other teams.
What about the Boston Celtics? Was Kevin Durant a failure? Was Kevin Durant a failure in Boston?
Hold on, stop deflecting.
I'm asking the question.
You said what?
Was Kevin Garnett a failure in Boston?
You said no.
Why? That is one of the historically great franchises.
Because, hold on. What did you say?
That's one of the historically great franchises.
No, you said was Kevin Durant a failure?
Kevin Garnett.
Was he a failure with Boston Celtics?
Yes.
Great question.
Let me see. Nah, I won't say that. And the reason why it doesn't hold up because Kevin Garnett. Hold on. Kevin Garnett was in Boston for 6 years. LeBron been in LA for 6 years. But this is the thing. Boston didn't mortgage their future. They built a dynasty core overnight. See, when they got KG, Pierce, and Ray, they was acquired without giving young franchise player up like Ingram and multiple first-round picks. The Celtics still had depth. They still had flexibility. They still had defense. And on top of that, they made the finals twice in 3 years with a 66 span out of the gate. The Lakers gave up young cores and picks for Anthony Davis as well. Plus, on top of that, bro, Boston didn't win championships in the 90s. They didn't win championships in the 2000s. When we're looking at a Lakers team that have won championships in the 2000s, right? And they've done it in a 5-year fucking span, and they did it again and win championships. That's when you know that the expectation for the Lakers was higher than the Boston Celtics. So when you bring in a guy in LeBron James who goes down sitting there and says the greatest player of all time, who goes down sitting there and say he's the fucking GOAT, who to everybody think he's the greatest player of all time, and then they did that by getting another player who was a top 5 player of all time. The expectations is to win just more than one championship because LeBron James has always had a top 5 player by his side with good comparable role players, and he destroyed it up. Plus, on top of that, bro, like when you think about it, bro, Kevin Garnett wasn't a GM. He didn't have the front office say so in the organization. KD didn't hijack the front office or push for bad moves like LeBron James did. LeBron pushed he pushed for 5 rotation players. He pushed for the Lakers to get other players as well to help his time to contention to win a championship, right? And he failed. So no, KG wasn't a fair in Boston because he helped deliver multiple deep postseason runs, and the expectation for the Boston Celtics was lower compared to Lakers. Like the Lakers' expectation.
Well, KG, okay, that's fine. I just wanted to see where your head was at with that one, but you made some valid points. I think they had higher expectations than just one chip.
Did that man just say the expectations were lower for the Boston Celtics?
Right.
Yes,
That's I disagree with that part. I agree with it. I agree with the other stuff you said though.
Yes.
The expectation was for the Boston Celtics to win multiple championships with that team.
No, for sure. Hold on. But the Boston Celtics were aging. They were out of their prime. See, LeBron was still in his prime, and plus he had
That's irrelevant. They was expected to win multiple championships.
Plus, on top of that, KG got hurt. So when KG got hurt, those are the content.
And AD got hurt.
AD got hurt too.
No, but LeBron had Anthony Davis healthy. Maz, did LeBron James have Anthony Davis healthy, Maz?
Yeah, he did.
Right, and what happened?
AD stayed hurt.
Hold on, Maz. What happened in the Western Conference Finals, Maz?
They got swept, and AD and LeBron couldn't close.
Okay, thank you.
You mean AD couldn't close? You mean AD couldn't close?
Well, LeBron couldn't close. LeBron couldn't close either. LeBron couldn't close either.
Who was scoring the most points in the fourth quarter? AD.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
No, you got to do that. Just ask the question: who was scoring more points in the fourth quarter, AD or LeBron? It's a simple answer.
I don't know.
In them games, they was losing. Who was closing better in the fourth quarter, AD or LeBron?
AD.
Who missed a wide open shot for the game?
Hey man, will you not talk to me? I'm not talking to you. I asked y'all a simple question: who was scoring more points in the fourth quarter, LeBron or AD?
I said AD.
Oh, okay. Well, we ain't gonna lie now. Okay. Oh well, I'm gonna leave it alone then.
I don't remember. I'll be honest with you. I don't know this.
Oh, it was clear. It was clear as day. LeBron James carrying him in the fourth
quarter.
That's
not the measuring stick, Tyson.
That's not the measuring stick either. I didn't think LeBron James played all that great down the stretch.
Get it done.
Right.
Hey, Tyson.
I make that point simply to say that if AD was the man and he was the guy that everybody was relying on, then how come he wasn't closing the game?
Hey, Tyson, this year versus Minnesota, was LeBron James closing?
Nope.
No.
Was Luka closing?
Not really.
Okay. So we put blame on both guys, right?
Like both guys. I won't talk about no Luka and LeBron. I asked you AD LeBron.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I'm not mad.
Hey, Mas, who was a better closer in the bubble Disney Channel championship? Was it Anthony Davis or was it LeBron James?
It was LeBron James because I'm sorry, it was AD because he was a 2-way player. He played offense and defense. It was Anthony Davis.
Well, the media in there in the world didn't believe that. That's why they gave it to LeBron, the MVP to LeBron.
Yeah, but Tyson, people who know basketball don't go off what the media says, bro. Like we got 2 eyes, right? That's what I mean.
Okay, they just wrong. They only wrong when they give LeBron the MVP. Everybody else they right about, but when LeBron get it, they wrong.
Hey Tyson, I'll put no value MVPs, bro.
All I know is this, chat.
Value MVPs.
Niggas didn't want to trade.
You don't value MVPs.
Niggas didn't want to trade.
The bias awards.
Niggas wanted to trade LeBron James.
Now we don't value MVPs because your guy ain't got none. Only got one. Stop it.
No, my guy is MJ. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Did niggas want to trade Prime Kobe? Did niggas want to get rid of Prime Kobe?
Never, bro. Never.
Who wanted to get rid of Prime LeBron?
The Lakers want to get rid of LeBron.
They ain't Prime LeBron. Nigga, you don't stop
first
it.
of all, hold up. The Lakers wanted to trade Kobe for LeBron. What are you talking about?
No, they did not.
Yes,
Mookie.
they did. And the Cleveland Cavaliers hung the phone.
No, they didn't, Mookie. No, they didn't, bro. We know that's not true, bro.
You think, Moss, you think
Mookie,
LeBron is in his prime right now?
Hey,
know that ain't true.
Hey, Tyson.
Moss, do you think LeBron is in his prime right now?
No, I don't. Kobe
Okay, thank you.
told the LA Lakers, get rid of Shaq. I got this.
He kind of had it. He needed a little help, but he kind of had it. He didn't have it, but he kind of had it. He had it a little later when he got some help.
He said prom. He said, but yeah, like I sat there and said, man, I'm just glad that Lakers are finally just taking back their organization. Like, I'm glad that this is finally happening, and LeBron James will be out of the Los Angeles Lakers because you
keep talking about this finally happened. What's happening other than he playing out his last year?
Huh?
You saying this is finally happening? What's finally happening other than he playing out his last year as a Laker?
No, I think LeBron is playing his last year in the NBA this year. I don't think LeBron will be back next year because nobody want to get him. Nobody wants LeBron James, bro.
As a free agent, stop. Come on, Mookie.
No, nobody wants LeBron James.
I can agree with you that nobody want to trade for him with one year on his contract at $52 million. I give you that, but to say nobody wants him, period.
Let me say this right quick, bro. If LeBron James was to pick up his gym bag and go over there and play for the Dallas Mavericks next year, everybody in this world gonna be screaming how unfair that is.
He would ruin their team. LeBron would ruin their team, bro. He would ruin their team,
bro.
I don't think he will ruin their team.
And Tyson knows it.
Nah, I don't think he will ruin their team. I don't think they'll ruin their team. I agree that LeBron's impact is not close to what it was. I think we forget how great.
But does he have a negative impact on players nowadays, Tyson? Be honest, bro. Is
a negative impact on players?
Yeah. Yes.
Did he have a negative impact on Russ?
Hold on. What is that based on?
Hey, Tyson.
What is that based on?
Let me hold on, bro.
Go ahead.
I mean,
what is you saying he has a negative impact on players? What is that based on?
No. Well, let me say it this way. Does he have a negative impact on an offense? Because he's so demanding, his presence is so loud on a basketball court. Doesn't he take away from guys nowadays? I mean, he's been doing it, but I think now it's
who did he take away from?
A lot of players. What are you talking about, Tyson?
I'm asking who he took away from.
All his role players,
Russell
Westbrook,
Westbrook,
guys you need on the court.
The game.
What are you talking about, Tyson?
He didn't take away from Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook wasn't a good fit.
Who wanted Russell Westbrook on the team?
We can't even speak in truth now. This is crazy.
I'm asking to know. You said Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook was not a good fit on that team.
And that wasn't the point. You said that he made him worse. So I want to know who made him better.
Hold on. Westbrook
made him better?
I think I'm all right. Now I'm about to get in my bag. LeBron has made Montrezl Harrell worse. Montrezl Harrell was 6 man a year, Maz.
That nigga ain't even in the league no more.
Lakers, when he joined the Los Angeles Lakers, it was he literally made him worse. They started running post ups for Montrezl Harrell, and that's not who Montrezl Harrell game is. He's a pick and roll player that can operate in the short roll. The Lakers start running post ups, running face up action for Montrezl, and he was not good. LeBron didn't use his IQ to sit there and say, let's start utilizing him in the short roll. He ruined Montrezl Harrell. KCP played better with Jokic than fucking got LeBron James as well. Let's see. THT also got better. Also got better.
THT.
Spencer Dinwiddie in Dallas got better with.
Wait a minute, man. I know you did not waste your air. Say THT.
Yeah, cool. Y'all need to stop, bro.
Wow.
Y'all said THT and who? Spencer Dinwiddie?
And last time I checked, Montrezl was playing terrible with Kawhi and Paul George.
No, he was not, because Montrezl Harrell was
at the end of that year, before he left that team in the playoffs, he played like ass.
Montrezl Harrell was 6 man of the year. Stop it.
I said in the playoffs, before he left that team, he played like ass.
I don't value bubble basketball. Now, like I said, Malik Monk also got way better.
He got better in Sacramento. That's a fact.
Yep. Your ass goes. Also, who else?
Who got better in Sacramento?
Malik Monk.
THT, Alex Caruso.
Man, Malik Monk played great in LA. Y'all stop, bro. Just let me quit arguing. Y'all gonna make me make my side hurt again.
y'all reaching, bro. This is a reach.
Also, Malik Monk got much better. Who else? Alex Caruso got much better without LeBron James as well. I mean, there's so many players that got.
No, he didn't. He played great in LA. He played great.
That's why he demanded that contract, bro. Why you think he left for money?
He got better when he left the Los Angeles Lakers.
Well, how do you think he got paid, Mookie?
Nigga, I'm saying he got better when he. Who got a bigger contract? Is it
But-
with him with Thunder or was him with the Bulls? When Brandon Ingram left LeBron, he got much better.
No, he got that. You talking about having an opportunity on a bad team?
He got better, bro. He got better, Tyson. Bro,
Come
why you
on,
lying
man.
for, Tyson?
Come
He
on,
got
man.
better, bro.
This is ridiculous.
You scared to say it, bro? This is crazy.
No. This is because you being disingenuous. So when a player goes to a bad team and gets gets the ball more, and because he's not playing behind LeBron James, of course he's going to have better numbers.
Okay,
He was on a bad team with the Lakers, Tyson. They missed the postseason, bro.
Right, but he's behind LeBron
He
James
made
at small
postseason
forward.
with
He's
the
not going to get.
Pelicans.
Oh my gosh, bro! Y'all talking about roles, different roles they playing now, as opposed to being, having less of a role on a better team. Let's stop this.
Tyson, the agenda is clear, bro. You know they hate LeBron.
Yeah, they're over here reaching, man. That's like, if y'all want to do that, then Chris Bosh was ass with Miami. So don't say it. Follow the super team because he's the third scorer now, and he doesn't have the same role. So now he doesn't get as many points, and he got 0 points in the playoffs. So he's ass. So quit calling him
LeBron
super
made
team.
him worse. No, LeBron made Bosh worse.
LeBron does not scale his game. He doesn't have no value off the basketball, right? And on top of that, bro, he doesn't.
He does have value at this point in his career. He has value off the basketball because he's a good 3-point shooter.
No, bro, you talking about occasional cutting?
It's not occasional. It's not occasional. And he scaled back his usage a lot. Luka had the higher usage rate. Luka had a higher time of possession in the half court. So you saying he didn't scale back? You lying.
So where was his impact off the ball versus Minnesota then, Tyson?
Tyson.
They lost. He got his ass whooped. Okay, that's fine, man.
Come on, bro.
What was Kobe value? We lost against the Suns. That's the Suns. You always do that shit, Miles. You need to stop that shit.
Tyson, this is why you're wrong. Just because LeBron James, first of all, you gotta understand what his usage is. Usage is
time of possession, Mookie. Look up the time of possession.
You're wrong. LeBron had a higher time of possession than Luka this year. What are you talking about, bro?
Where?
Oh my God, Tyson, why are you lying?
Put it on the screen.
Oh my gosh, bro, this nigga.
Put it on the screen.
Lying, bro.
Put it on the screen.
Mook, I know you're not trying to say LeBron had the ball in his hand more than Luka.
It might be. I'm guessing by what I'm watching. I ain't look up the numbers. The numbers on NBA.com. You can look it up.
Oh, let me put it up right quick. Hold on, let me see right here. Yeah. You cook Tyson.
I might have got cooked on this one. So y'all was mentioning I might reach some too.
Oh yeah,
I can
Tyson
reach.
cook. Oh, hey Chad.
I can reach.
If we look at time possession since February, since when Luka Doncic was traded, right? Since February, LeBron James' time of possession was over Luka Doncic. His was at 5.7. So LeBron had the more time possession than fucking Luka
No, front court. Look up front court. Bringing the ball up the court don't count, bro. Stop that.
No.
Bring the ball up the court don't count, bro.
He said
no, for real. Seriously. No, Mookie, seriously. Seriously.
He lied.
No. Look up. It's front court is on there. Look it up. Front court.
What do you mean front court?
No, but no, seriously. In all seriousness, you can't count somebody bringing up the ball up the court because that counts on your time of possession too.
You said time of possession.
Yeah, but it has front court. It has front court on there.
You're moving the goalpost, Tyson. Come on, bro.
No. But I'm serious because you're gonna see a lot of point guards that are not really necessarily half court dominant because they bring the ball up the court. So that number is a little skewed. That's why you got to go by front court. That's all I'm saying.
What do you mean by front court? What are you talking
about? And so they had a stat for front court time of possession, or front court touches, and then they break it down time of possession.
No, this is overall time possessions, Tyson.
They don't have the front court.
No, this is overall time possession. This includes guards.
I can't see that shit, bro.
This is time possession. I go on the stat. Time possession. This is since February. LeBron James has led the NBA in time possession. Now let's go on touches. So let's see. Let me go on this.
Luka leads in touches, right?
Okay,
I mean, not Luka.
Hold on.
Nikola Jokic.
Hold on. If we look at front court touches, Mas, this nigga's cooked, Mas. Oh my God!
I know
Hey,
you
hold on.
see it right there, Tyson.
Okay, I'm good. I might have gassed on that one.
His 44.8 in front court touches, bro.
Okay, what's Luka? Okay. What's
So
Luka?
hold on. So not only he leads Luka in time possession, front
Uh-huh.
court touches, but bro, he's what are we talking about here? Let's look at touches.
Touches.
He's also topping the game in touches.
What about? Okay. What about possession per touch? All right. Oh, play the little cute videos on one little thing you got right, my nigga. Come on, man.
It goes to how you believe that shit and got your
Yeah,
ass.
you got me on that one. You got me on that one.
believe that
I
shit,
take
got
that. I take that L. I hold that one.
So that's why I said his offense is a negative on the offense, Tyson, because why is he touching him more than Luka, bro? That's not high IQ basketball.
That's crazy.
Come on, that's why I said what I said, Tyson.
What's the all right, you got me on that one. Damn.
So you're saying LeBron had the ball more in his hand than Luka. So
Yeah,
what's the point?
What I'm saying is that he didn't scale his game for other players, because if he did, he would have had the ball. He would have had Luka to have the ball more. He would have had Luka to run the offense more, and that's why the Lakers didn't reach their maximum potential.
So you really think the Lakers lost because Luka didn't have the ball on offense more?
Yes.
Isn't he the better player right now on offense, Tyson?
Yeah.
Isn't Luka?
But you think that's why they lost, because he didn't have the
No,
ball?
I think Luka's a better.
that plays a role in why
How
they
about
lost.
the fact that when Luka did have the ball, he kept missing? How about that?
Hey, Mookie, can you do me a favor right quick?
Yeah.
Hey, can you look up and see who held the ball more when he was with Kyrie in Dallas?
Luka.
Man,
don't take my word for it though, because I messed up the last one. But I'm saying Luka.
Can you look that up, Mookie? Because if Luka held the ball more in Dallas, wouldn't you trust a player that just led his team to a finals to hold the ball more instead of an old aging star?
Now, what you
Is
said?
that fair, Tyson?
Hold on, what you said?
That's fair. That's fair.
Okay.
Well, do me a favor, Mookie. Let's look at that Minnesota series. Who had the ball the most in the Minnesota series?
But here's a question. How much did Luka had the ball last year compared to this year? Are those numbers similar?
Well, I mean, let's talk about what mattered though, because you saying the wins and losses matter. We lost the Minnesota series.
You're gonna get cooked on this. Now let's go look at last year.
I'm just asking a question. I already took my L, bro.
Possession.
I just want to know who had the ball the most in the Minnesota series.
If y'all look at time possession, Luka Doncic was literally second in the lead in time possession.
What was the number?
It was 8.3.
So that's time per possession.
No, that's time of possession.
Oh, time of possession. Okay.
Yeah. Now, if you look at touches, Luka was second in the lead. Damn, Jokic's fucking ball hawk, bitch.
Yeah, Loki got that motherfucker all day.
Time and touches, front court touches. Damn, that's Jokic all the way. But yeah, so Luka was up there in the lead. Now, Ghost, would you say, Ghost?
In the Minnesota loss series that we lost, who had the most? Who had the ball in their hand most of the time? And make sure you take out that game where Luka didn't play.
Well,
that's hard to look up. Yeah, that's hard to look up. They're just going to show the average for the playoffs, and then maybe for the series, but you can't take out that one game. I don't think
that nigga dribbled the ball out the air out the ball, and then he kept missing all them bunnies. And at the end of that series, he couldn't even get his shit off against none of them big guys.
Honestly,
Rudy blocked this shit one time.
I'm watching the games. Like Luka, I don't think he was himself this year. I'm not gonna blame that on LeBron James. We all saw Luka wasn't getting the same separation he was getting last year when he was going through the hole. We're not gonna sit up here and lie and act like he was. So I don't think that was LeBron James' fault. I just think Luka in the fourth quarter on ISOs, he had plenty of chances to ISO, and he just wasn't the same dude because of the weight, because of the injury, whatever it was. So we can't just sit up here and blame that on LeBron. I agree with you. Maybe LeBron had the ball maybe a little more. He should at this point in his career. I'm not gonna argue that point, but at the same time, we saw Luka wasn't getting separation.
They both get blamed, Tyson. I mean, LeBron had a game where he shot a bad shot, turned it over. He tried to inbounds the ball, got stolen. He fouled Ant-Man on the. I mean, listen, they both get blamed, bro. Like,
okay, that's fair. That's
they
fair.
Both get blamed, bro. Come on.
They both get blamed. Yeah, Luka didn't play well in that series.
Because if you look at the fourth quarter scoring between both teams, The difference was that Minnesota executed and the Lakers didn't. And the Lakers' two best players, they just weren't that good.
Well, Miles, when you got and LeBron James is not nearly he's not a good defender at this point in his career. Let's keep it a buck. He's not horrible. I think he had moments in that series where he did play good defense. And ramped up his defense. Maybe that hurt his offense. Maybe it didn't. But at the same time, he's not a good defender. And then they got no POA defenders. When you got so it's just a recipe for disaster.
Well, hold on, bro, because Ghost Town says that DFS can shut down Jamal Murray and all these guys. So I mean, he said
who is positive mindset, positive outcome? What's up, brother?
What's happening?
Now, what you think about LeBron James?
That he's the greatest of all time.
Okay, well said.
Greatest of all time.
I just actually Googled something. The Google told me that since Luka was on the Lakers, he had a 33% usage rating, and LeBron since February had a 31.9. And you just said that.
We're talking about touches, and I noticed this UK nigga that lied to me. So no, I gotta kick your bitch ass off.
Yeah, that's him, Mookie.
You gotta come in with a different account and shit like this, nigga. Get your fucking tea drinking ass out of here, nigga. You try to lie on my nigga.
Nah, usage is a different stat. Usage is how to play ends. It's not. It's not how to play.
Right.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. But go ahead.
Hey, LT, what you got on this, brother?
Hey, what's going on, man? I just popped in kind of late, but I peeped what you guys were saying like half an hour ago, but I had something to do after that, so I'm just really getting caught up.
Yeah.
Well, you got LeBron James in your these cats up here saying he not top 10 which is blasphemy. Where you got him, L?
I don't have him ranked
at all.
No.
You thought you had him, Tyson.
Oh, Cook. Hey, man. More power to you, bro. That's your opinion. Who is your top? Give me your top 5 then.
My top 5 is Jordan, Wilt, Kareem, Kobe, Magic.
You got that off Google? You saw Wilt play? You watched a lot of Wilt?
No, but I did my homework. We got internet.
He just,
how many Wilt games you watch approximately?
As many as I could find on YouTube.
How many?
Tried all of them. What does it matter?
I'm just saying it's hard to assess a player off of 3, 4, 5, 6 games, right? A whole career.
And we can look over his whole career and what he did over the span of his career, what he achieved, all that.
Oh, just looking at the numbers?
I test too.
You can't do an eye test. You said you watched 6 games, motherfucker.
Not 6 games. I watched as many as I could find on YouTube.
Yeah, it ain't that many.
No, there is if you try hard enough and look.
Oh, damn!
Man, he just up here, Kev. All right, bro. All right, so he watched maybe one playoff run of Wilt, and now he got him in his top 3 based off of stats and eye tests.
I watched enough to know and understand that. He's top 5.
All right, go ahead. It's your list, brother. Go ahead.
Pretty much all of them on the YouTube. If you just look, all you need to do is type up the game that he played.
All of his games are on YouTube? Is that what you just said?
Yeah, pretty much all of them.
Oh yeah, and they got full playoff series too.
And all you do is type in the year, and this is Wilt Chamberlain in 1967 game, and they're gonna pull up.
What's your thoughts on Bronny playing ass right now?
Bronny doing what?
Bronny ass right now. He ain't doing shit right now.
Man, I haven't been able to watch any kind of basketball or stuff like that. I'm still recovering, so I'm not really in the loop with no basketball or any kind of sport for that matter. I just happened to be flipping through and I saw you said they was about to trade LeBron. I want to know what was the legitimacy on the story on the news.
Yeah,
clearly there is none.
There is some. The Lakers are.
I bet that nigga be a training camp.
I bet he won't.
Okay.
Let me ask you something. Ghost, do you don't think that LeBron James has caused a problem within the organization when he sat there and said that he's upset of what the Lakers are doing this all season, and he's upset sitting there saying that he don't like the sense of direction that they're going, and they feel like they undervalue him and they're not valuing him enough to get the players that he want. And then on top of that,
Hold on, let me ask you
Motherfucker
something.
always bagging. You never see
Hey,
a
man, how he
motherfucker
lying? Did we just get
bag.
rid of Finney? Did we not let Finney go?
This motherfucker always bagging. Win, bitch. You supposed to be the GOAT. Take what the fuck you got and win with it. You the GOAT, motherfucker.
It
I
goes.
know he's bagging.
Yeah, but if you hold on. If we letting Finney go, then that means we kind of blaming him in a sense, like he was a problem. So let's get rid of him. And Finney Smith was not our problem.
Wait, hold on. I gotta say something. So Mookie, you pulled up a stat for time of possession, right?
What's up, Mob Time?
Yes.
Okay. And when did you do the what was the time frame you used?
February.
Just in February?
Yes, February.
Okay, so only the month of February.
No, February, March, April.
I looked it up because I knew you was capping, nigga. From February 10th. Hold on, bro. Let me finish. From February 10th, which is Luka's first game, to April 11th, which is the last game he played, Luka had a time of possession of 6.8. LeBron had a time of possession of 4.8.
Damn, man, you lying ass nigga, Mookie.
Luka
That's
had
a
the
lie.
ball.
That's a lie. He's
All
lying.
right, pull it up. Do
He's
exactly
lying.
what I said. Pull it
I
up.
literally got. Hold on. From February until on, LeBron James had Luka Doncic had a time of possession of fucking 5.7, and LeBron James was 5.9. Stop lying.
Look it up. Look it up from Luka's first game, bro. All right, bro. If I'm lying, I'm gonna tell you this. Hold on. You're on NBA.com, bro.
I knew my odds wasn't lying.
Listen. Just go to NBA.com and do February 10th, 2025 to April 11th, 2025. That was Luka's first game and Luka's last game of the season. What you're gonna see is
I
just
literally
do it. That's that. What do you mean? Because you're accounting for games where Luka.
No,
Luka
I'm
didn't even
counting for
play
games
because he was hurt. Like, come
no,
on, bro.
I'm counting for games that Luka played.
No, you're not, bro. You just
Yes,
went
I
through
am.
February. It's not a count for
No,
games he
you
didn't play.
couldn't, Luka. No, you typed it in too quick. Mook, come on, Mook.
Man, we all saw the game. We know damn well Luka had that ball in his hand most of the time.
I knew I wasn't capping, man.
No, he did not, bro.
All right. Anybody, if I'm lying, right?
Man, y'all still doing this circle.
LeBron had more front court choices than Luka. He had more touches in general than Luka Doncic.
Touches don't mean time of possession. Now you're moving the goalpost.
No, we were talking about touches and time of possession.
No, we was talking about time of possession,
bro.
Touches, you can swing the ball and get a touch, bro. Stop that.
He brought up time of possession and touches, so I brought up time of possession.
No, I brought up time of possession, Mookie. Come on,
LeBron had more time of possession.
Bro, look it up, man. Anybody can look it up. Everybody got
I'm
Google.
literally looking it up now.
Okay, so at the end of the day, what do all that shit mean? Get this motherfucker out the NBA.
You wasn't in the conversation,
bro. The argument was
this nigga can't my computer.
What does it mean?
Stop lying.
What it means is that
they
were trying to hold on. I'm about to explain to you what it means. They're trying to push a narrative that LeBron was taking the ball so much from Luka because he can't play off the ball and he's selfish. So when I look up time possession, is it true that LeBron had the ball like just as much or more than Luka? No, he didn't. He had the ball for 2 minutes less a game, and I literally had to use specific dates because you're counting for games in February where Luka didn't even play the ball. Luka didn't even play, and LeBron
is a fact.
No.
So look it up. February 10th to April 11th.
I'm accounting since the trade. Since the trade that LeBron James and Luka Doncic have been playing.
Luka didn't play the first games after the trade. He was still hurt.
That still account toward that.
Nah, come on, Mo. He didn't even play, bro. How you gonna count that?
Even if you go since March, LeBron James has more time possession than Luka Doncic. Bro.
Okay, you need to since March. You're gonna have to pull that up, buddy.
LeBron James has been ball dominant the ball than Luka.
Bro, you're gonna have to pull out that since March stat.
Put it on the screen and then play that deep frying shit again.
Man, get this motherfucker out the NBA. That's all I want. I don't give a fuck if he got 1 billion points.
We know you don't like him, bro. That's fine. That's fine. You don't like him. That's cool.
Fuck up everywhere he goes.
Started working again.
Motherfucker do this shit.
Yeah,
motherfucker on and take his garbage ass, bottom feet ass.
Put the link back
with
in.
him.
Hold on, how my shit starts working again? Fuck.
We know you don't like him, bro.
He that don't like me, fuck up everywhere he go.
He fuck up.
And he got motherfuckers like y'all on his dick Try to. He
Here
don't
we
make no
go.
mistakes.
Chill out, nigga.
So
Chill out.
Man, you know how you
We talking
sound.
basketball.
Hold
You
on, you know
talking
how you
anything.
sound.
just get this
LeBron
thing out.
James
We
messed
ain't
up
got
everywhere he
much.
Bro,
goes.
you like fucking 8
If it
years
weren't
old
for
talking
LeBron
about
James,
bitch
y'all
shit,
wouldn't even have
man.
half of the championships y'all got. But he fucked up
I
everywhere he
know.
goes.
I know it wasn't for LeBron. We know. Tell
Yeah,
that bitch
no,
thanks.
it was because of
Yeah,
LeBron. That's
yeah.
hold
Tell him
on.
thanks,
You're not finna
motherfucker.
do that. If it
Yeah,
wasn't for no LeBron
yeah.
James, y'all
And if
had
it,
one chip. That's
right.
it.
And if it
All
wasn't
right,
for
so I
motherfucking Miami, he wouldn't have none.
Okay, but the
so
Motherfucker.
point is, he
All
brought you
right
them
then.
wait,
chips.
So shut
He
your
brought
ass up.
Miami the chips.
He
Don't
would have
Miami
two.
nobody
ain't
want to
bring him
hear
no
that
chip.
shit.
No, he would have
Hell,
two.
he
Don't
won
nobody
without
want to
Miami.
hear that
Miami ain't won
motherfucking
without him
shit.
though.
hold on, let me put my
Don't nobody
volume up
want
so
to
niggas
hear
can
that
hear me,
shit,
bro.
motherfucker.
So
When
I
did they
haven't
win without
I
LeBron?
don't give a fuck.
so
When did they win without LeBron
I
James?
don't give a fuck.
That's
He
right.
went
So
back
don't sit
more
there and try
times
to
than
act
he
like
did.
he didn't benefit your team.
I don't
As
give
a
a
matter of
fuck.
fact, the way it sounded to me, you sound
I
like
know.
you still hurt like a jealous
Yeah,
wife.
I'm hurt. That's
Yeah,
right.
he
Now get
divorced
this
y'all. You
motherfucker
sound
out
a
the
little hurt
way.
there, bro.
but
I'm
what
hurt.
was I
Now
saying?
get this bitch out the
Yeah, so
way.
I have the time of position,
Fuck
right?
out of
For
here. Nobody want
since
to hear that same old dumbass.
February
This
10th
bitch
Hold on,
to
is
mad. He
that
April
coming
is
to
11th.
that is
Miami,
hold on, hold on,
motherfucker.
hold on. When you do that February
Fuck
10th
you
shit,
talking about?
is
This
that
nigga
is
couldn't
that
even
is
wait
that
without Miami.
Mookie? Truth be told, bro, let's just tell the truth. You was
Fuck
wrong.
is y'all
No, I
talking
was
that
not. I was not
bullshit?
Yeah, you
No,
was
hold
because
on, let him
everybody
ask his
watched the game,
question.
bro.
Hold on, let him ask his
I'm about to
question,
say
bro.
something. Let me say Mookie,
Fuck.
I watched the game, bro.
Bro,
I
Ghost, just
saw
let
what
him
I
ask his
saw.
question,
Hold
bro.
on. I'm
Luka
Come
about to
on.
say.
Doncic had the ball most of the time.
No, he didn't, Ghost. Now,
Yes,
like I
he
said,
did, bro.
hold on. Let me say this, Ghost. So, King J, when you do that February, what dates are you using?
February 10th, 2025 to April 11th, 2025.
Okay, now is that factoring all the games that they played with each other?
All the games they play with each other?
Yes.
No.
Okay, then. So that stat that you just said
They
there and
only
pulled up
Luca only
is
played three.
all
Okay,
each
hold
other
on,
too.
bro. That was hold on, bro,
You
bro. You
you got
literally, first of all,
you
oh
gotta
my
bring up
gosh,
the
bro.
stat that they played with each other, bro.
You didn't even do that, nigga.
You gotta bring
Like
up the
you're
stat
telling
that
me
they
I have
Right.
to
How
do
he
it.
got to do it, but you
You
didn't
didn't
do
want
it.
to do it,
are
bro.
you gonna
And like, bro, I
hold
have the
on,
games
You a
played here.
nasty nigga, Mookie.
hold on, chat. KJ trying to pull some fast one. How
You
are
trying to
you
pull
gonna
some fat shit,
hold
nigga.
on. How are you gonna sit there and cite a stat that at the end of the
That's what
day
you did.
that's not evaluate to how many games they played with each other together. So if you put their games that they played with each other when they played throughout the whole totality, LeBron James had a higher time possession than Luka
Okay,
Doncic.
you have to
What?
hold
What?
on, bro.
What?
Hold on, bro. You have to pull that up.
You can't even get that stat, Mookie. Where'd you get that stat from?
And like, well, let's be honest, bro. We all watched the
That nigga
fucking. We
Mookie
all watched
lying,
the
nigga.
play.
LeBron
Even if you want to throw
LeBron
out the, hold on, bro. Even if you want to
Mars,
throw out the stat,
did we not watch the game and see Luka Doncic on the right wing while the Lakers run a action when LeBron James on the ball and Luka Doncic just stand there, bro? It took. I'm gonna tell you something, and I watched this shit.
of course they do. Like, of course, from
It
time
took.
to time, of course they're gonna run offense
Hold
through
on,
LeBron. That's a casual take.
it took into April. I'm telling you, it took it to the first week of April for them to sit there and say, okay, now let's put the ball into Luka Doncic's
That's
hand.
not what happened.
It was yes, it was. I swear to God, it did. It took it to up into there. They had Luka Doncic on the right wing standing there, ghost himself within the offense while LeBron high sprint and roll for fucking goddamn Jackson Hayes shit, bro. Come on,
We
bro.
got you. Okay, that's all cool. But can we admit that stat that you pulled up was bullshit and take that motherfucking deep frying shit back?
Your shit was you
Your
lied.
shit was bullshit, nigga.
Hold on. Tyson, you lied. You tried to sit there and said Luka Doncic
But you
had
lied when you brought up the stat, though.
you sat there and said Luka Doncic had more front court touches. You lied, Tyson. You lied.
No, bro.
So
No.
that again,
No. I said time of
that again, you're
possession.
lying, man. So I gotta play my song since you lied.
But shit, I mean, look, bro, we watched the play together, man. Like Luka obviously had the ball more. Like I mean,
Your
even
fucking
then,
sentence, nigga.
like even in the playoffs, nigga, who was the run the offense bringing the ball up?
And
Getting
LeBron had
ripped
more.
and shit.
Who was the one doing it?
Hold on. LT, you there?
Yeah.
Who you got as a better basketball player, Kawhi or LeBron?
Kawhi.
Oh my God.
Listen, and it's simple too. Hold on. Better free throw shooter, better mid range shooter, better 3-point shooter, defender, post up game. It's kind of simple. I didn't say better career, but you know.
Who's a
So why
better?
you don't got a better?
Who's a better 3-point
Why you don't
shooter?
got a people? No, hold on.
Oh, no.
So why you don't not a better PPG than LeBron if you're a better scorer than him? Why?
Huh? Say that again.
Why doesn't, after all those many years of him being a better scorer than LeBron, why doesn't he have a better PPG?
Injuries and stuff.
That ain't got nothing to do with PPG.
But hold on. Even then, I wasn't saying that that Kawhi was a better scorer. I'm just saying that if you look at it,
You
from how
literally
he
just
scores,
No, he's just a better defender then. I mean, at this point.
I just said that he can score just in more ways and more
That ain't what the
efficiently.
fuck you said.
Well, he was
Well,
saying
if
he's
you can
better.
do all
He was
that, why
saying,
don't he
I
have a
said
better
at
he
PPG?
the
was
beginning.
saying he's better in more areas of the floor than LeBron. But if you're
At
not
the
gonna
be-
say, hold on. But
yeah,
if you're
yeah.
gonna say that and not say he's a better scorer, right? Then all you're really saying is that Kawhi's a better defender. So that's kind of
Well,
why you take Kawhi. That's what you're
well,
saying.
not really, because when you look at how LeBron scores, he gets some of his points off of carries and travels and offensive fouls. So,
Oh, you're one of
am I
those.
lying?
Okay.
Am I
Enough of
lying
this
though?
conversation.
All
Did
right.
they
Am I
call it?
lying?
So Kawhi is a better scorer.
Yes.
So why would you say you didn't say that? Just say you just own it. Just
Motherfucker
own it.
all over
That's
the
what you were
place, man.
saying.
I said he was a better player. If you guys
But then when I asked you
listen
think he's
back,
a better scorer,
What?
he's like,
You
well,
say
I
he a
didn't
better
necessarily
player?
say he was a better
Wait,
scorer. It was like,
hold on. Now that's a whole other thing. Now you
hold on,
saying that
score.
Kawhi's a better
Okay,
player than
listen,
LeBron James?
Ghost, I'll get to you. But to the other guy, if I said that he was a better scorer than LeBron, then all right, then I just lied because LeBron, okay, he's a better scorer.
What?
But
Thank
yeah,
you.
he's a better scorer
I
because
can't
when you
even
look at
follow
it,
you.
look at
So now you're gonna tell us he a better player?
yes, he is a better player, but just because
Lower
you're a better scorer, that doesn't mean that you're a better player.
Okay,
Because
but
there's other
you're
things about
saying
the game. Yeah,
but you're saying okay, so if LeBron's a better
That sounds
scorer,
like
rebounder, and
female legend.
passer, you're just saying Kawhi's better because of his defense,
no, because you
right?
got to look at it from the other facets of scoring: the mid range, the free throw. LeBron has
But
never
you
cracked
just said he's not a
80%
better
from the
scorer
Who
than
line.
cares
LeBron,
if he's a
though.
better scorer?
You just said
Huh?
he's bringing more value to his team as a scorer than Kawhi, is what you're saying. Because LeBron is a better scorer. He impacts the game more with his scoring than Kawhi. If you don't agree with that, then you think Kawhi brings more impact as a scorer. You think Kawhi's a better scorer.
I think Kawhi is a better scorer because
Okay,
just
then why you keep saying LeBron, nigga?
Bruh.
listen, it
Bruh.
really either way it's a moot point. When you guys
It's
first
not a
asked me,
moot
you
point.
guys asked me who is a better basketball player. Now, if you guys want to turn into who's a better scorer, then all right. If you guys want to say
What makes him a
LeBron,
better basketball player?
from the things that I just said, a better
Okay,
jump
say it again,
shooter,
please.
3-point shooter. He's a better mid range shooter,
Mm,
and he's a better free throw shooter, and he has
mm,
a better post up game.
mm.
But what LeBron has done, when you look at it, his scoring, it's just because he's maintained it over a long time. The highest point per game average he had in his career, that was the first time he won a scoring title. And
Mm,
other than that, he's never won a scoring title ever again. But
mm.
he's maintained that level though. But we all know how he's been doing it.
Well, is the scoring title is like a big deal for how you judge scores.
You just indirectly gonna just say
That's
that
one
LeBron's on steroids, eh?
one factor of it. Then
Bro,
you gotta
why the fuck
then
does
you
this
gotta
thing
go
keep
by
on doing it,
40-point
bro?
games, 50-point games. You gotta look at that too.
God
Who has
damn.
more of those though, LeBron or Kawhi?
I wouldn't even know.
Do y'all
Oh, come
ever
on, what do you mean you don't know? Come
do
on,
But
y'all
let's
ever
but
bro.
had
if I had to
a
guess, it would
call?
probably be LeBron because he played
Do
longer. Like
y'all
I
This
said, if I
motherfucker
had to
arguing
guess,
against his own self, bro. I don't.
And even
I'm,
if you were to do that, hold on, if you were
keep
to do
making the
that, who
argument
has
for
a
it.
hold on, bro? Who has a higher? If you want to throw out longevity, who has a higher regular season points per game average?
regular
But do
season,
Even
garbage
during their
LeBron,
time
I
prime,
count?
believe.
Do
even during their
stat
prime.
pattern count? Like
Oh,
Kawhi
you
more.
when you
okay? You're
up
one of
by
those. Okay.
30, when you up by
Bro, it
50,
is.
and you
Hold
still
on.
Well,
scoring
I mean,
another
big see,
10
big
All
points.
right,
tone, big
that's
tone. You
fine. That's
can't
That
fine.
even
count?
tell me what a bro. Big tone. You can't
I'm
even tell me.
asking you. I'm asking. I know you want to
Bro,
duck the
okay,
fuck
get all right.
question,
Since
nigga.
that's a big
Do
deal,
it
tell me
count?
exact. Hold on, tell me exactly
I
how many
am
points.
asking
Hold
you,
on, bro. I'm
do
about to.
it
I'm about
count?
to answer your question. I'm about to answer your question. Right? No, nigga.
Oh, so that
But second of all, you tell me exactly how many points LeBron has stat padded over his career. I'll wait.
well, first of all, motherfucker,
Bro.
I don't Google stats like
You
Yeah,
you
you
don't
don't
know.
do.
know shit,
Well,
nigga.
quit
That's the
asking
easy way
stupid
to say
ass
you don't
And
know,
questions, then.
nigga.
So I'm
You don't
hold
know,
on.
nigga.
Hold on, you
Goofy
dick
ass
lickers.
nigga. You don't know.
Hold
Just
on,
say
dick
that.
lickers. You the
Kawhi's a better
motherfucker like
player because he
stats.
didn't have to team hop.
Hold on for a minute. You the niggas that like stats.
Well, why are you
So
talking
you
about
should
stats
know.
then? If you don't like
Because
them, shut up.
I'm asking you, do you count them 10, 15 points when he up by 50 a
How
minute
many
left
times did
Show me
that
and
all
he
the
happen?
still
times
get it?
LeBron
When
scored
did
10,
it
15
happen?
points
So
up
I'm
30.
asking you,
Late in
do
the fourth
you
quarter
count
when the
them?
teams are blowing them out.
That's all. I'm just asking you, do you count them?
Yes, because they count for everybody else.
Okay, there you
Yes,
go.
because they
Case
count for
closed.
everybody else. That's why.
Okay, case closed.
Case closed.
Everybody don't call themselves the GOAT, motherfucker.
Yeah, they count for Kobe. They count for Mike. They count for everybody.
Yeah. Everybody don't stat pad and call themselves the GOAT. So it is what it is. Okay, but it counts for
Great
you. Case
argument.
closed.
I don't know how many
There you
points
go.
LeBron stat padded, but they count. So, like, yeah. Great
Okay,
fucking
they
argument.
count. That all I did was
Yeah.
ask you, did they
Do
count?
they count for every other player?
I have no clue because I don't give a
Oh,
fuck
now
about
you
no
don't know if they
player
count for every other
and
player.
don't
So
give
when
a
a
fuck
player
about
scores
LeBron.
5 points when they have 30,
Every player,
hold on, Big Show.
every player that stat pad don't call themselves the GOAT.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He don't know. He
But
don't
why
know.
are we bringing up other players though?
Man, man, I'm
It's
shut up,
different.
nigga.
That's all. He on a high level.
Nigga, you need to retire from this shit, nigga. I can't even follow you.
No, I don't. You dick lickers just don't like it.
Nigga, you like 65 years old, always talking about dicks, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? You
Why
got
you always
grandkids
making
and shit, talk about dick
homosexual
lickers,
fucking
dick suckers.
quotes and shit, nigga?
Because you're a
What's you niggas?
Bronnyite.
What
And
kind
no
of
matter
sick
what,
Man,
shit you
some of
on,
you,
my
some of
nigga?
you niggas in the closet, bro.
you don't like
Bruh,
it. It's all good,
every
bro.
other word is
You got a
about some
heart monitor
dicks,
on
nigga.
and
What's
shit,
wrong
talking
with
about
you?
dick
It's all
sucking,
good,
man.
bro.
What the
It's all
hell?
good. I'm going to say it again. You dick lickers don't like it because it's LeBron. Period. I get it. You
Go ahead, let it
motherfuckers are
out, bro.
coaches. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
You going
Stick to
fucking
your
see now.
guns.
Another
Stick
He
to your
keep bringing
guns.
up
It is
dicks,
what
bro.
it is. Now move on. Next question.
Hey, Ghost.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, did you see the did you see what Kevin Durant said about the Jordan situation?
I didn't personally hear him say it, but I saw some people comment on that he was clowning Jordan.
Do you agree with Kevin
You say it
Durant?
should be in the same conversation.
Give me what he said exactly.
Well, he basically clowned Michael Jordan for basically leaving the game. He said he said you got to recommit yourself to be able to play 22 years. When he was on LeBron James podcast, and then sat there and said some people will leave to go play baseball, right?
Yeah.
Another commit.
Oh yeah, I remember now. That's right. What he was trying to say is that it takes a hell of a commitment on a whole nother level to do this shit for 22 straight years. And some people who they consider the greatest couldn't even do it for 20. Couldn't even do it for 10.
Hold on.
See, again, dick licker. This is what I'm saying. This is the bullshit.
Hold on. Let me get this
This
in.
is the
Let me get this
bullshit.
in. Hold on. Let me get this in.
Hey man, I wasn't done talking, but if y'all want to go ahead, go ahead.
Hold on, let me say this right quick. See, Ghost, you know this. You know what Kevin Durant was saying is wrong, and like number one, he didn't provide any context, bro. Michael Jordan left because his father died, and number two, he wanted to pursue a dream that him and his father wanted to do. That's play baseball. So,
I mean, we all got our excuses for doing what we do.
I mean, they're kind of intertwined though. So is it really like that disingenuous?
Exactly. We all got our excuses for whatever it is we do. When you quit something, you quit it. Everybody got an excuse for quitting, bro.
Yeah, so I mean,
that's not quitting,
bro. Hold on, bro.
That's
His dad
not
wanted him to
war.
play baseball, right? As he was growing up or whatever. So when his dad died, he went on to play baseball. I mean, they're kind of intertwined. So I mean, I don't know if making that
And he
distinction
left
is really
off on
that
a
important.
three-peat.
Well, the fact is that he didn't have the commitment, the drive that LeBron had to stay committed to basketball, and that's what he was trying to make, and that's the point that he made.
Anyway, bro.
And he was right. He did have the commitment to stay.
Jordan said he was
dedicated
exhausted,
to
man.
basketball.
82 games than LeBron.
Hold on, Ghost. What you said? Hold on, Ghost. What you said?
I said what he was trying to say was that LeBron showed extreme commitment to the game of basketball by doing this 22 straight years. And he said that even Michael Jordan couldn't do it. And he's right, because he didn't do it. You can't give somebody credit for something they didn't do. He didn't do it.
This is the most. This is the most. Y'all guys.
Hey, guess what? He retired again, nigga.
Y'all
He retired
guys.
again.
And then he quit again. Exactly. Then he quit again. So what's
it's
your
not
point?
even just like, even if I grant you, like, oh, his dad passed away or some shit, so that's why he retired. He retired, then came back, nigga.
Let me say this.
Later on,
Even hold on, real quick. Even as a LeBron fan, I got Jordan as the GOAT, but I'm a LeBron fan. he could have just said it takes a lot, the recommitment to doing this 22 years. That shot at Jordan because he quit because his dad died and playing baseball. That shouldn't have been said, in my opinion.
Thank you.
That's
the only thing.
That's the only thing. Was he lying? No, he wasn't lying.
No, he wasn't
but
necessarily
it shouldn't have been said, bro.
It shouldn't even been brought
He
up.
was
They had
disrespectful,
nothing to do
Tyson.
with-
Oh, it was
they
hella
had nothing to
disrespectful
do
coming
with
from
LeBron's
KD.
22 straight
Yeah, but
years.
the point that Ghost now trying to sit there and say that
Shit
that
is
longevity is a
man.
form of commitment, bro. Jordan didn't retire just because of lack of dedication. He walked away because his father fucking died, and he came back again because
was murdered. Not just died. He was murdered.
He got murdered. So that's the thing. When somebody pops
you
out
not
murder,
Michael Jordan therapist.
those are
None of
things
us
that
are.
is tough to grieve, brother. Like, you don't understand. And this is the crazy thing about it. And this is why I can't stand Katie. And this is why Katie talking about commitment, and this motherfucking goddamn the teams that he went on sat there and said he's going to stay there and retire there. I mean, where was the commitment then? So it's kind of
different things, bro.
It's kind of irony when a nigga talking about commitment and this nigga has left multiple fucking organizations.
Two different things, man. It's not the same thing.
It is the same thing.
No,
Now,
it's
like I
not.
said,
When I was talking, you're talking about commitment to a team. Katie's talking about commitment to a game. It's two different things, bro.
oh, that's
It's about-
intertwined. That
No,
intertwines.
they're not, bro.
No, they're not. They're not even close.
Commitment to a game and
You
commitment
could be committed to the sport of basketball and not be committed to a team, man.
That's a fact.
No, that's not true.
That
What do
is
you mean
true.
that's not
What?
true? Come
No,
on, bro. Like,
that's not true.
Yes,
Hold
you
on.
can.
You
All
can't
right,
sit there and talk. You can't sit there and
true,
talk about.
Whoopi.
Hold on. You
That's
can't sit there and talk about commitment to a organization when you're not setting the foundation. Your whole goddamn principle of commitment is to stay there and be committed to a team and not do that shit for your career. Like that's
two different
Any,
things, man.
anybody that trains as hard as they do in the offseason for 22 straight years, you have shown commitment to the game of basketball.
And Katie's one of the hold on. And Katie, hold on. If you talk to Katie's teammates, they always say he's one of the hardest workers they've ever seen. So he's definitely always been committed to the sport of basketball. He may not have been committed to a franchise. Being committed to a franchise is way different than the sport and being the best that you could be at the sport.
Yeah,
that's different.
the GM could change the whole prospect of
You can
the
get
team.
traded. You don't have to be committed to a franchise, but you got to be committed to the game.
KD left an organization because of lack of commitment. He
To the
left
franchise.
Okay, so what about hold on.
He
So what
left
about
the Suns because of lack of commitment. So to sit there and say that speaking about commitment is kind of blasphemy, because at the end of the day, you was not committed to things that you wanted to do.
Okay, so is it an indictment on Jordan's commitment since they're intertwined with the same thing, right? Is it an indictment on Jordan when he said, I won't come back if they don't keep Phil Jackson?
No.
Is that indictment on Jordan's commitment to basketball? No, I'm saying like when Jordan retired the second time, right?
No, that's
they didn't want to bring back they didn't want to bring back Phil Jackson. Is it an indictment on Michael? Oh, so it's different, right? Being committed to a franchise in the sport.
That's not an indictment on Jordan's commitment. That's an example of being committed to winning.
No, that's right. No, committed to winning. That's not basketball.
No.
He didn't. LeBron James loves the game of basketball, win or lose. Michael Jordan only care about winning, and when he knew he couldn't win, he quit.
Hold on, that's not indictment on Jordan commit. That's example of him being committed to win, not just showing up. MJ knew that the dynasty with him and Phil and other players is them together, right? That's just him being loyal. That's not him just
loyal,
not being committed to winning. No, that's loyal. That's the opposite of lack of commitment. It's the standard.
Okay, so he was more loyal to Phil Jackson than he was to the game of basketball. Is that what you're telling us?
He was loyal to the team. He was loyal to the team.
Was he more loyal to Phil Jackson than the game of basketball? Which one was he more loyal to?
Phil Jackson, obviously.
Then KD made his point then.
I don't know what you're saying.
KD, stop.
You can't be more loyal to basketball then turn around and say I'm gonna quit it because of a coach. That means you're more loyal to the coach than the game.
Okay, in the second term, you might have said that. But far as when he said to go play base, our point is he shouldn't have never brought up. Now, what KD should have did was went to the second time when he quit it. That would have been more legit. But to say some people go play baseball, that's where he fucked up.
And then laugh about it, bro. That was ugly work.
Oh,
That was
it
nasty
was,
work.
it
I
was
ain't gonna
totally
lie.
disrespectful, but it ain't no lie. But it was totally disrespectful.
It was
It is a
disrespectful.
lie. Go
Hold
stop
on,
it, man.
and then the thing, and then the
Come
thing,
on,
and then
Ghost.
and then the
It
thing.
wasn't a lie, Tone, because he did do it, bro. You can't sit
But
there
he
and say it
did
was a
it
lie,
for a
and he did.
reason.
But it was kind of it was a lie
Bro,
by
y'all didn't
But
hear
he should. But
omitting.
listen,
It was a
but
lie.
listen,
Hold
it
on.
showed no
y'all
respect
didn't listen.
for LeBron. I mean, for Michael Jordan. That's what it was. It showed
But
no
Right.
Ghost,
respect.
But it
but
was a
Ghost,
lie that by omitting that the fact that his father died. It wasn't just baseball, Ghost. His father got murdered, bro. And to leave that out,
Yeah.
it's kind of
Come
like a
on,
lie
man.
because you were omitting that fact.
Right. Now, if you said the second
y'all didn't
time,
listen to Ghost,
hey,
man.
hold on. If he said no, because y'all, again, you didn't put it in context. The man didn't quit because he wasn't dedicated to the game, winning, losing, or whatever.
Right.
He quit. His daddy murdered, and he said, "Okay, I'm gonna try just because my daddy and I wanted, he wanted me to play baseball, so I'm just gonna step back, go try to play baseball. Not that he wasn't committed to basketball."
Right.
He's just trying to
Man, you
fulfill
can't have
a
that both
daddy's
ways,
dream.
bro.
It's not both
You
ways.
can't be
Ghost.
committed to two things at the same time. You
No,
either committed to this or you committed to that.
Ghost. The only reason he left, it wasn't due to committing. He wasn't committed to basketball. It was a fulfillment with his daddy because he was murdered.
Right.
If his daddy wouldn't have never been murdered, he wouldn't have never stopped playing
Right.
basketball.
You don't know that.
And that's why I said,
Oh,
and this
my
proved, and this
God.
proved my point. Hold on, hold on.
You don't know that.
Hold on, Tone. Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro.
I swear, man. Yeah.
Hold on,
Go
bro.
ahead.
And this is
Go ahead.
my point of why
This is crazy.
how longevity to me is just not valuable in a sense of just measuring a player, because it's like it's all based off of luck. Like you have to have luck to not suffer. Listen, you got to have luck to not suffer what MJ had to go through, and that's one, like mourning the death of your father, right? And that requires you to miss some time away from basketball. Or you got to have luck like LeBron to be able to allegedly be on them type of stuff that he was on and not suffer no significant injury throughout his career.
That was Jordan's choice, bro.
Man, Mookie, can I say this?
Longevity and all that other stuff.
For you to sit there and make that comment, bro, then that means everybody who had a nice long career and it was successful during that nice little long career were lucky.
Yes.
Okay, so then that would include Michael Jordan. That would include Kobe. That would include Shaq. That would include every player in the top 10 that they were just lucky.
No, not just.
So why you gonna try to hold luck against LeBron James? You can't hold it against nobody else. Man,
hold on, bro.
Go ahead.
Not everybody in the top 10 has a long career. Like top 10 lists are subjective, right? That's who you value, what your criteria is. But I'm saying
everybody did have a long career. What
for
you
this
mean?
longevity nonsense and the way that people sit there and say that, oh yeah, he was great that long, or he was good that long, where there's players in the league that wanted to be that good that long, and they put the work in to be that good for that long, but throughout processes in their career, they suffer season career-ending injuries, which fucking dwarfs their ability to be able to fucking goddamn have this long plus career of 15 to 20 years to be able to play in the game and be able to play at a high level. We have seen players that work just as hard as LeBron James, put in the work just as hard as LeBron James, but they suffer career-ending injuries, which hurt their longevity, which hurts their statistical stats, which hurt the number of years they can be able to produce, which took the toil and dwell in of their body. Longevity is based off of luck. LeBron James was lucky enough to be able to not suffer a significant.
Wait, hold on.
Based off of luck, I don't value.
That's not luck though, Mookie. Like
It
he
is
puts
luck.
in. Hold on, real quick. He puts in the work, and he puts in the time to keep his body in shape.
Hold on. Nobody said he puts in the work.
Okay. Let me finish.
There's other people in. Hold on, Tyson. There's other people in the league that we don't know of that put the same amount of work as LeBron James.
I was gonna get to that, bro. I was gonna get to that.
End of luck, Tyson. No. You're not. Hold on, Tyson. You're not into it because you quit to interrupt me. You just.
Okay, go ahead. My fault. Go ahead.
You just listen.
That's my fault.
And not listening to the actual point. What I'm saying is that there's other people in the league that put in just amount of work as LeBron, get their body right, work on their body, be in the gym, working out and stuff like that. But going through their career, they suffer season-ending, career-ending injuries, right? That they have to come back and recover from, right? And at the end of the day, it hurts their longevity because they're missing time away from the NBA, which hurt their counting stats, which hurt their points per game. Because when they do come back and play, they're not the same player. That's why I sat there and said longevity is based off of luck. Because at the end of the day, this man, LeBron James, has never faced any career-ending injury.
Can I ask you a question, Mookie?
Okay. What? That's not true. That's not true.
No, my bad. Go ahead, Tyson.
In 2019, he had a groin injury that ended his season.
A groin injury is not a career-ending injury.
Hold on.
No, I said
Tyson
it
wanted
ended
to
his
say
season.
something, bro.
Just like Michael Jordan had an injury.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead,
No, Tyson wanted to say something.
All I'm saying is that's LeBron's like one of his like superpowers per se. Like his longevity has not been matched by anybody else because of his hard work. And granted, other people have got injured, but that's, you know what I'm saying? That's God given. Just like it's a lot of people that work on their 3-point shot. There's a lot of people that work on their 3-point shot just as much as Steph Curry, but they'll never be this 3-point shooter Steph Curry is, because that's his God-given ability, and that's one of LeBron's God-given abilities is his longevities and strength. So all you saying is he was blessed, just like all great players are blessed with talents that other players don't have, and longevity is one of LeBron's.
That might be his point,
Tyson,
though.
Tyson, that's not the same thing.
Well
because, hold on, Tyson, that's not the same thing. You're talking about a skill that has been. You're comparing a skill. Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Some people just have gifts, Mookie. It's just what it is, man. Like,
Okay, now, like I sit there and say, you're literally comparing a skill that once reached by other players. Like, number one, that's not the same thing as you working as hard to keep your body up and just you're going through things, or you're in the game in a basketball that you got hurt, and at the end of the day, that's something.
you went out, man.
Yo, did you use?
Your mic went out.
Oh, y'all hear me? That's not the same. That's not the same thing as somebody that has worked their body off, that has literally worked to sit there and improving their body and sit there and work in the gym, and then they're in the basketball game. It's things that they just can't control. Like, you can control of how good you are as a basketball player. Now, you cannot sit there and be good as other players. There's other players more talented than you, but you can't control injuries as much as you work on your body. There's somebody that's put the work in on their body year in and year out, and they can't control of them suffering an Achilles injury or ACL injury or significant knee injuries. So that's not the same thing. The point of what I'm saying is this: that LeBron has been lucky enough to not suffer those injuries throughout his career. I don't know how he's done it, but he's lucky enough to do that. There's other players that put in the work,
But
not enough to do it.
But here's the thing, though. You can still apply that to skill. I mean, it's not like you think Giannis isn't. Hold on, bro. You think Giannis isn't taking like 1,000 jump shots every day, trying to get better? But some players are it's just something they can't get over. Some people are just good shooters. Some people are not. But it's not gonna be like we're gonna say, oh, it's luck why these dudes are better shooters than Giannis, even though Giannis may put work 2 or 3 times as hard as them at shooting.
King J, this is why you're wrong. Skill is developed, it's earned. Longevity depends on health situation and just straight
You
up.
could work on your health, bro, and biomechanics to prevent injury too, bro.
You can't work your way out.
Training our bodies is skill, man.
You can't help your genetics.
Yeah,
Also.
What? Yes, you can. You can train and stop injury.
No, you cannot.
Yes, you can, bro.
You
Hold
cannot.
on, bro. Hold on. Steph Curry was the perfect example of this, bro. What are you talking about?
Steph Curry is an anomaly. You can't compare.
What do you mean? He's not an anomaly, bro. Players train to account for injuries all the time. They teach them how to land. They teach them like biomechanics, like hyper. Like, come on, bro. Weren't you like a football player, bro? You don't think they taught you certain techniques that are like, oh, well, if you keep doing this, that's gonna put you in a compromising position for injury?
Brother,
brother, you do
Yes or
understand
no?
this.
Did you not get
Hold on.
taught stuff like
No,
that?
no, we was not get taught. We was not get taught that.
Oh
That's
man, your coaches were
factual.
ass then.
We were not get taught to land a certain way. No, we were not get taught that.
That's not. I'm
What
not
I'm
talking about land. I'm talking about like if you're like if you're like I don't know, if you're like a receiver or something, like you can't extend your leg out too far, otherwise you'll hyperextend it. You weren't
Yeah,
taught
but
stuff like that.
the problem with your argument is that you can teach that, but the problem is teaching doesn't guarantee your ability to be durable.
Same thing
Like
for skill.
that's not the point. No, it's not
That is the
because skill,
point.
no, it's not. Skill is developed. You got to develop skill. You can't develop durability.
Yes, you can. You keep
No,
saying
you
that. Yes, you
cannot.
can.
You
Yes, you
can't
can,
develop. How,
bro.
how can you develop durability? How?
Nigga,
Building
you
core
train.
stability,
You
working on
train
your
to get.
back, working on
Okay,
your
you
core.
That's why I
train.
sit there and say there's other
Mookie,
people
why
that
do
have.
hold on, Mookie?
Hold on,
Why do running backs lift weights? Why do running backs lift weights?
Oh my God! Listen, I'm trying to get my point. My point is to sit there and say this: you can develop skill. You
We know what you're
cannot
saying, man.
develop durability because you're going to
We know
still
what you're
get hurt.
saying. We disagree, bro.
Mookie,
No,
why do running backs lift weights?
What is your point? They lift weights to be stronger.
To be more durable.
But they still can get hurt. What are you talking
Okay, but
about?
that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about that. Can you train to improve your durability?
That's
Can you
why
train to do these things? Yes, you can.
That's why running backs don't last that long in the NFL because they not that durable. It's take a toll on your body to get hit.
that's not the point. That's not the argument, bro.
I missed a lot of stuff. I don't know if
That's
y'all
not the
called me.
that's not the argument, man.
My point is to sit there and say is this: you can train skill, you can develop your skill. The point is that there's some people that is just gifted talent, right? But there's some people that develop their skill to be just as talented, right? But when we looking at durability, you cannot train for durability because at the end of the day, even if you can train for durability, it's still things that you just can't control, and that's luck and be able to fucking snap an Achilles or snap an ACL. The guy that has trained throughout the whole totality of his career, and they sit there and say he has worked on his body, and he just as a gym rat as LeBron, and he worked harder just like LeBron, is Kawhi. And Kawhi has suffered significant knee injuries and shit that he just can't control. Not because of Kawhi Leonard just sitting there and saying that, oh, he's just not good at training for his body. He's good at training for his body. The thing is there's things he can't control. So that's why I sat there and said longevity is based off of luck.
Bro, you're repeating yourself, but you're not actually like we know what you're saying, but the whole point is that logic can extend to skill as well. Maybe not to the same degree, but it can. Like a player could shoot 1,000 jump shots a day and still not be a good shooter just because they don't have the ability to be a good shooter. Like sometimes it works like that. There are players that they take
That's
a
not
1,000
true.
free throws a day and they still can't hit free throws,
Skill
bro.
is acquired. Durability is
I'm
inherited.
not saying, bro. Okay, that's the
No, no,
contention,
no, no,
though.
no, no, no. I disagree. Um, yes, you can make your skills better, but like King J and I are saying, Steph Curry and his brother grew up the same way, grew up the same day. Steph Curry is a better player, a better shooter. They both worked out in the gym together. They both did all that. He's a better player. Why? Because he has a God-given ability. You could call it luck. You could call it God-given. LeBron has a God-given ability to stay healthy. It's the same concept. Well, I get what you're saying. You can't help injuries. I understand that to a certain degree, but what we're saying is LeBron, that's his superpower. Like he has a God-given gift to be healthy, just like Steph Curry has a God-given gift to be a great shooter.
Tyson, you're wrong. And the reason why
Oh
I
my
said,
Okay.
god.
hold
All
on,
right,
hold on.
man. Let's go on to the next point, man.
I'm
We
gonna
just
say this. I'm gonna
disagree.
say this. The reason why I sit there and say is wrong, but that to me, Tyson, is a distinction because skill is something that you can sharpen no matter where's your ceiling is at, bro. Steph Curry might not be his brother, but at the end of the day, he turned himself to one of the best shooters in the league through repetition, bro. His ceiling is lower, but his skill is nowhere near to Steph Curry. But durability to me, on the other hand,
Why? Why?
you can't, huh?
Why is Steph Curry's skill so much better than Steph's?
You said what?
Why is Steph Curry's skill so much better than Seth?
Because at the end of the day, Steph Curry just a much better basketball player.
Why?
Because
Why? Because nigga Tyson, he's a better player.
Because he's just born with it, bro. He was just born with it.
Because
Some
he's
players are just
born with
born with
it.
things.
You're not born
Bro.
to be. Hold on. So you telling me that LeBron James is 1-in-1 human being where he's born where he just cannot get hurt? That means that he just cannot get hurt anything.
No, that's not what he's saying.
No,
bro.
I'm not what I'm saying. Come on, bro.
Bro, he's saying,
You don't
bro,
get
he's
what I'm
saying
saying, Mookie?
he has
That's
a
my point.
he was gifted physically. Is his point, bro? Like he was born with the.
Everybody was gifted physically. That's the
No,
point.
that's not true.
Everybody,
Not to the same degree. That don't make, bro.
everybody
Come
is
on,
gifted
man.
physically. Everybody is gifted physically.
No, they're not,
What?
bro.
Yes, they
What?
are. Yes, they are.
Is Yogi? Hold on, bro. Come on, man. That's ridiculous. Was Steve Nash gifted physically?
Hold on, bro. Everybody wants some people that are gifted physically to the point where they just physically this unbelievable, right? But they still get hurt. Everybody still gets hurt. You think that
We're
some of
talking
the players that are
athleticism.
built, you think some of the players in the NFL that are literally gifted physically, like strong as hell, like gifted, like and talking about athleticism, but they still get hurt. Is my point. LeBron James. Hold on. When we looking at LeBron James, bro, you cannot train your ligaments to not snap. You cannot rep your way out of a bad ankle.
Exactly. You're right.
Okay. And my point,
But he was born that way.
Longevity is no, he's not. He's not born with no fucking weight where you cannot snap this ankle, bro. What are you talking
So
about?
I'm saying for whatever reason, he might be his ligaments may be a little more durable than other people's. That yes, he has better knees than Kawhi Leonard. He was born with better knees than Kawhi Leonard. That's a fact.
So you're basically sitting there saying that LeBron James cannot get injured. That's what
I
you're
didn't
basically
say that, Mookie.
bro.
Damn.
You hold on. That's why I sitting there and said.
Why are you
you're
arguing?
proving
You just
my point.
agree. You agree with him, Moogie. I don't understand. Like you're trying to
No, I
argue
don't.
it.
No,
Yes, you
I
do,
don't.
bro. He's born, bro. Some play. Okay, Moogie. I'm gonna keep it
No,
simple.
bro. You're not
Uh,
hearing what I'm saying. You're not hearing what I'm
Bro,
saying.
we are hearing what you're saying. You
No,
just
you're
keep.
not.
You
No,
just.
you're not.
We just disagree.
No, you're not. What I'm saying is this: you're proving my point. You say LeBron was better with born knees than Kawhi, but that's not something that you earn through hard reps or work or reps or genetics or something like that. That's something that you just based off of luck that you, at the end of the day, you were lucky. You're one of the people that were lucky to be able to not sustain injuries. Kawhi Leonard cannot work for fucking goddamn better knees or something like that. He can work on his body. He can train his body. But at the end of the day, bro, he cannot control if him get hurt and stuff like that. That's the point. LeBron James, at the end of the day, bro, there's players that work just as hard as LeBron James. But LeBron James is lucky to be able to not get injured, to have a career-ending injury. There's players that are just athletically gifted as LeBron James, but they were not lucky like LeBron James to not.
No, they're not. They ain't. There ain't nobody
Bro,
like
I
LeBron
say
James.
we just move on, bro.
Wait. Hold on. Where do you players that are just as gifted as LeBron James athletically? Where they at?
Oh my god.
In the NFL, there's plenty of players that are gifted.
In the NBA, where they at?
We both said our point, Mookie.
Zion Williamson is
nigga. Zion ain't nowhere near LeBron. Stop.
Zion Williamson is physically gifted like LeBron James.
Don't nobody believe that shit. Don't nobody believe that at all.
Yes, he is.
What?
There's players that are physically gifted. Vince Carter, physically gifted. Who else?
So Vince, hold on. So Vince Carter is as strong as LeBron James.
Giannis is physically gifted like LeBron.
Giannis is as strong as LeBron James.
No, I'm talking about physically gifted.
Okay, so he ain't gonna be faster or quicker or stronger. He may be one, but he ain't gonna be all three. There is no comparison to LeBron James. That's why he the greatest.
Yeah, but he has like 3-4 inches on him though. I mean,
and what that means?
That's part of your height. You don't think your height and your length are part of your physical gifts?
So y'all think Giannis is more gifted than LeBron James physically?
Like in terms of like
prime Giannis is more gifted than prime LeBron. Is that what we saying?
I mean, I think there's a case. I mean, yeah.
Oh my God.
I would say that.
Like, hold on. There's a distinction here. Let me make a distinction because people are gonna be like, I'm not saying he's more athletic than LeBron, but I think
that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that.
Okay, well,
that's
it's
what I'm
different.
talking about.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why I made a distinction. If you're talking like speed, jumping ability, strength, like LeBron's better, but when you factor in height and size, I think Giannis is just physically gifted as LeBron. That works.
I done heard it all now. All right, well, I'm moving on from that one because I don't even think there's nowhere to go with that shit.
I think it's reasonable. How is it not a reasonable argument? He's 7 feet. He moved.
Man, that motherfucker. Okay, LeBron's faster than him. LeBron is more coordinated than him. And I'm gonna tell you this: LeBron's stronger than his ass too.
Is he? I mean, are you gonna prove that?
Yeah, because I watched LeBron body his ass many a time.
That's cultism. That's what, see, King J.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what
that
this is
fanboy
where I
shit.
put.
Y'all look. See, this is what I'm saying. This is
How the
LeBron hate.
hell?
If you want to
How
sit
the
here and
hell
tell me
you
that
know
Giannis
if
Antetokounmpo
LeBron
is
stronger
a
than
better
Giannis,
athlete than
bro?
LeBron James, we done lost our mind.
I didn't
You're
say
not gonna
athlete.
jump.
I said
You're not gonna
physically
jump.
gifted, bro.
Ghost, you're not gonna jump. How the hell you gonna sit there and say tell King J LeBron is stronger than him?
Because
You
he is.
don't know what you don't know how the fuck strong LeBron
Because I done
is,
watched them
and
play
you
against
don't
each
know how
other, and
the
I done
fuck.
watched LeBron move his ass like he wanted
See,
to.
that's that cult.
Giannis
This
moves
is
it too.
why
Giannis moves centers out the way.
Man,
Like,
the only
what are you
time
talking
Giannis got
about?
the better of LeBron when LeBron got old. When LeBron was old and decrepit,
Bro, you're
then
just
yeah,
talking about
he probably
age,
held his
man.
own then. But when
Bro, that's
LeBron
not.
James was in his prime, Giannis Antetokounmpo or whatever his name is, was no competition for LeBron James. Giannis ain't never been no competition for LeBron James.
Oh my
ever.
goodness, bro. That's not what we're talking
Yo,
about, bro.
nah, stop it.
Don't talk about that, man.
come
We're just
Stop
talking about
it.
physically. Like,
Well,
I
let
think
me
yes.
see.
I
Let me
think
see. I think
LeBron.
LeBron went to the finals 8 straight times. Wasn't Giannis over there?
And that weak ass
Like I said,
what they
Oh my
got to
never
do
God,
with
been
bro.
no
him being
competition for
stronger
LeBron
than
What are
James.
Giannis?
you
Period.
talking about,
What are
bro?
we
See,
doing? On super teams.
King J,
On super
and
teams.
Nobody
yo,
even talking about
hold
that.
on for a
What are
minute.
you
Yeah,
talking
nobody even
about?
talk about that,
No
Ghost.
one said. No one said is Giannis
I'm
on
gonna
just as
stop
good as
saying
Well,
that
you
LeBron.
already know how I feel
D
about
word.
Giannis. I'm not finna
just
let
gonna
nobody
say
put Giannis in the same sentence with no
I'm
LeBron
just
James.
gonna
Ain't finna
Oh,
happen.
then you're
Giannis
just
didn't
painted
have
like
to
a
team
fanboy
hop
then.
to win his ring.
I'm just
Nah,
gonna say Coltonism. Because all that shit you talking about ain't got a damn thing to do with what King J just said. This we just said, how the fuck do you know if LeBron is stronger than fucking Giannis?
Because I
We
watched
don't
them play
know
against each other.
if
That's how I know.
Giannis is stronger than LeBron.
Okay, I'm not talking
That's
about at
what
this
we're
very day.
saying.
When LeBron James was in his prime and Giannis was close to his or in his prime too, I watched LeBron James body his ass. I
This
watched
shit
it with
is
my own
crazy.
eyes.
This is
And if
why
you watched it close enough and
this
you
is
watched the
crazy.
games too, you would have saw the same thing. But obviously, you know, we're prisoners of the moment is what we are.
Can LeBron lift
When was the
400
last
pounds?
time LeBron
Let's do
played
this.
Giannis?
Can LeBron lift 400 pounds? You don't fucking know. Can
Can
Giannis
he
lift
do it
400
now?
pounds?
Are you talking about can he lift 400 now?
At
Can
any
he lift,
time.
hold on, you asked me, can he lift it at this very moment, right now?
At any time. At any time.
I'm sure he has.
But you don't know though. That's the thing.
Wow.
how are you sure he has though? That's
Man,
But
because
the point
400,
is,
you act like that's impossible to do.
I
but
didn't
No
say
one
it
said
was
that.
impossible, but
you
nobody
see what I'm
knows. You
saying?
just doing some
So
speculation,
that did
speculation shit.
Giannis lift 400?
Bro,
I'm
here's
a.
the thing, bro.
We
I
don't
don't
Wait.
know.
Did
bro,
Giannis lift 400?
But
bro, Ghost, relax.
Yeah.
Take
You
your
guys
Wait,
time.
taking
hold
what
on.
King J
He
said
gonna
out
tell
of
me can
context,
LeBron
bro.
do it? Can
Like,
Giannis
y'all
lift
not
400
listening to what he
pounds?
said.
Hold on, Tat.
Listen to me.
Make sure y'all click the link to watch the rest of the stream. We're gonna go off air. Salute to everybody.
Listen to me. You making my point, Ghost. We don't